I forgot. I ain't listened to that album in full a long ass time.
but it was 50 throwaways. That's what 50 said.
Bro, in like years. He was snapping. But even then, all he talks about is Dre. We get it, dude.
Right.
You fuck with Dre.
Right.
Like, that's cool and all.
Now all he talks about is Nip.
Nip and Dre. He's still Dre, alright. He's been just still talking about Dre.
Well, this is episode 43 of the Noahidols podcast. This is my man right here, Joe. This is, who are you today?
I'm Troublesome.
He's Troublesome today. And I am
007, man.
As always.
I don't like that name. I hope y'all know.
Too bad.
It's just not a good name.
That's because you don't want to be James Bond, but you are.
Black James Bond would be clean.
Yeah.
So the College Dropout have something to say. Ready to Die has something to say. Enter the Wu-Tang has something to say. Straight Outta Compton has something to say.
Oh,
Yeah,
for what? Best
albums,
Debut albums?
Yeah, them last three don't. They're not.
The last three?
Yeah, the NWA's album's not.
Oh, but what about College Dropout?
Maybe, but not really.
College Dropout's better reason without it.
Not really.
No, it is.
Anyway, I ain't want to stay on that long.
He said no, it is.
Well, no, we just got on because we just started recording.
Well, about debut albums.
Yeah.
Well, then good. We don't even need to.
We can get out of it. But yeah, now shout out to Hope.
Yeah.
Today marks, what is it, 24th
24th.
anniversary
Yep.
of Reasonable Doubt. So shout out
So
Hope.
what's that mean?
My goat.
It's just a legendary album, man.
Right, but what is I mean, look,
Intricate album to hip hop.
yes, but listen to what we're saying. 24 years. That's his debut. 24 years ago.
Right.
He
He's
just
older than us. His album was not older than you, but me and you.
That means he's been in the game 25
And
years.
he just dropped a What's Free verse, so he still has it.
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah.
Last
I mean,
summer.
he's still
He
looking
just
at
dropped the
was.
fucking album with
last winter.
who was he with? Jay Electronica. He was on the whole fucking album.
Yeah, right. So he
That's
still
damn
has
near
it.
his
and cleaned him up.
He still has it.
Oh,
Yeah, his longevity is what makes him right there.
The go. Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
The go.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
Is he going to have a catastrophic fall off?
No. Why would he?
Nah, he can't.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
He
he's
already
like,
missed that wave in
he
2009.
skipped the. Yeah, right.
When he
Right.
was fat and looked like a camel.
Yeah.
He was getting clowned in the
With the bike.
Yeah, and the bike and everything else.
Man.
Yeah, I don't let people forget about that too.
But yeah,
That's
people
years,
act like
years when people was clowning.
yeah, because 444 birthed a new life in Jay-Z, but people don't want to talk about that.
I don't know about that. I would say Watch the Throne, but
No, it was definitely 444.
I wouldn't say that. So you can say what you can say.
Well, let's argue.
No, I would say it's 444.
Like, think about it. That was new Jay-Z. That was mature.
No, he was
Jay-Z.
on that on Watch the Throne.
Yeah,
But not
he
as
was.
much.
No, but he was
A
on that
little
on
bit.
Watch the Throne.
A little bit.
Was he?
He was.
No, he was rapping about Lamborghinis and
No, he
digging
wasn't.
it. He was just rapping about. I mean, I just was listening to Otis on my way here. He was talking
Okay, you picked one song.
about. Okay, and what else?
No, it's on that Murder
Murder
to
to
Excellence.
Excellence.
Yeah. I mean, he's not really
Yeah.
rapping about Lamborghinis on Murder to Excellence.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I know.
And even on Niggas for Paris, he was talking. He wasn't. He was.
No, it wasn't.
Or Niggas in Paris. Yes, he was.
That's all besides the point. The point is 444 is a different Jay-Z, right? Correct? Nice.
Now I don't get it. Oh, I know what it was. This went. Yep, I saw it. I saw
I
it.
just noticed it. Thank God.
I know this came out, but it's all good. We're
Oh.
back. But yeah, nah, y'all.
But you would agree that 444 birthed a new life in Jay-Z. That's all I'm saying. A new life.
444 got
When-
him his crowd back.
His crowd back.
Yeah, the people that left the whole bandwagon came back.
No, I think 444 definitely is like a new chapter for Jay-Z. I
That's
would
all.
definitely see. I can definitely see that.
If we seen like a
I mean, it's
Yeah.
different content because you got to see how a boss deals with public,
interesting.
and
public,
just every like not just one
public
or two,
criticism.
but every single song on the album was talking about either legacy, family, marriage, like every single song on fucking what's the album?
Watch the Throne.
Watch the Throne. He wasn't. I mean, he mentioned it a few times, and it was more about like black excellence. But as in,
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the combination of 444 though.
yeah, but
Yeah,
Well-
but I just think you're saying that.
No,
while we're on June 20th.
no, me and him are arguing.
Oh, go ahead. Do your Jay-Z
Can I
back.
finish it?
Yeah,
I'm about
let
to
him-
clean you up real
yeah,
quick.
clean me up.
So you do understand that like 444 is like a totally different chapter in Jay-Z's life.
I understand where, and it came from Lemonade. I understand that. That's
Right,
what I'm
so
saying. So
that-
you have to add that into
So
it.
the-
But what I'm saying
what
is,
I'm telling you
Hov
that-
was already
no.
on that.
No, what I'm telling you is the Jay-Z that we're getting now is not the Jay-Z we was getting in 2020.
Well, I hope we wouldn't. That was almost 10 years ago.
Well, I mean, 444 came out in 2017, so that would have been a 5-year difference. But it's a different Jay-Z. That's a whole different Jay-Z. The hair,
As it
the
should be.
dreads.
Reasonable
the-
Doubt is different than Watch the Throne.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That's not what I'm saying no to.
No, but I'm just saying,
no,
if you're
let's
going
not go
to
there.
keep saying obvious things, I'm going to say obvious things.
That's
as
not
well.
obvious things, dude.
Yes, it is.
Jay-Z's artistry has increased within the
has.
past 5 years.
As
He's a
all-
better artist.
As a great artist would.
No, but
No,
he wasn't.
No, as a great
he
artist
wasn't a
would.
greater artist from Magna Carta to Watch the Throne. He was the same Jay-Z.
No, he wasn't.
don't know about that.
No,
I think the jump wasn't as big, but yeah.
Either or, it doesn't matter. He was the same Jay-Z.
We're arguing. I'm being playing devil's advocate. Right?
I know you.
I don't really.
I know
care.
you are. I'm telling you, the Jay-Z that we get now is not the Jay-Z
For sure.
we got in
For sure, I agree.
Okay, the
100%.
Jay-Z on Jay Electronics album, he will not have
444 is probably head and shoulders hose. It's not even probably. It's his most conscious and like he got to combine.
It was a grown man album.
It's a grown man album, but
I'm 45.
He combined everything that he was
Right.
kind of talking about on Watch the Throne with newfound like. I mean, you have to go through life and live stuff.
Yeah, and it was way more. It was a personal album. That was like,
it was way more personal.
That was like a letter written to himself.
See, I won't slide in and say that. I'm just being facetious.
Thank you. So I won that argument. Next topic.
Sure, go ahead. You can have that one, brother.
June 25th. Was it 2009? 11 years ago, he lost the greatest artist of all time.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
I would. Michael Jackson, the GOAT. Who's your greatest artist? Prince? No. Anyway, just rest in peace, man.
Stevie Wonder is better than Michael Jackson, but go ahead.
Today ain't the day for that.
Yeah.
You're right.
Not on Michael
Okay,
Jackson.
we lost the greatest icon
Not
in
on
music.
Michael's watch.
We lost the greatest.
Not Michael's watch.
We lost the greatest entertainer in music as
A
well.
pure soul for this dirty world.
I wouldn't go that far.
Which part? This dirty world or he was a pure soul?
Both of those in conjunction. Anywho, we lost Michael Jackson 11 years ago today, which is the important thing, which is crazy. Where were you when you lost Michael Jackson? Shane.
It was in the summer.
You don't remember?
I don't remember exactly where it was. I just remember going to go get my hair braided.
I remember exactly where I was.
Me
laying
too.
on
I
the
remember
ground
that.
in front of the BET. In front of the TV with BET on, laying in front of the TV, right in front of the TV, so I would have been right there, looking up and seeing the headlines.
Yep, I remember me and Damien, he came out to Springfield and stayed, and Holden, my whole family was in Cedar Point when it happened, and we was staying in the living room, and that same night, they had obviously when Michael Jackson dies, it's gonna be over fucking everywhere on TV, and we were trying to go to sleep.
And you seen that ugly
and he kept having
face?
his face. They kept saying report Michael Jackson died at 50 years old.
Yeah.
And they kept having this face. And I was in we was in 7th grade going into 8th grade. And I was crushed. I remember I couldn't go to sleep just because he was just scary Michael Jackson face. They were showing the fucked up version.
You're right.
But
yeah, I was on my way to go get my hair braided with my mom. We're in the car.
Nice memories.
Was your mom crushed?
Not crushed, but I mean she was like salty.
My dad cried. Yeah. I remember my dad cried.
Oh, my mom was crushed. That's her favorite person. But yeah, I'm sick of people saying that Beyonce's anywhere close to him. Like, can we cut that out?
Me too.
Is that the comparison?
It's performance-wise.
Bro, what?
Yeah, people always say
performer?
Beyonce's the second best performer next to Maya.
Second best?
You think people be saying they do not be saying she's the best performer ever?
Bro, what?
Yeah, they're on drugs then.
Everybody be saying that. Not
I thought
everybody.
they'd be saying she's the best performer of our generation.
No, they've been saying like last year and shit. They were saying no. Yeah, I think she's low-key better than Mike. That's crazy talk.
Yeah. Beyonce is a genius, though.
Don't go that far, but
nah, she's a genius performer. The performances I've seen have been very good, and the way she orchestrates, she does most of that shit. Not saying Mike did. I'm saying she does do that. Most of her choreography and all that. That's why it takes her so long.
She does a lot of swinging her hair real hard. I mean,
and moving them hips.
She can never be smooth like Mike ever.
Yeah, you said she did the smooth little John. Show me what's the move called?
The Millie Rock.
The Millie Rock.
She fucked that up hard. She did. But yeah, no. Rest in peace, Mike, and shout out to Hove. And that's how we intro. What do we want to talk about, fellas?
Let's get into some music. We ended last podcast with Count Taylor. We didn't want to talk about it. I didn't hear it then. So how'd you feel?
heard it?
I heard it. I did.
What do you think about it?
I wasn't about to listen to it, and then I was thinking, if I don't, it was like 2 o'clock. I'm like, if I don't listen to this album, I already know Shane's gonna be mad.
Why, Shane?
mad.
Why not?
I'm done. I haven't got mad at you since you broke down what you do. If you realize.
But no, you should.
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
I haven't.
Yeah, I don't think you have. But anyway, I listened to it. Very good album. I think you guys hyped it up a little bit.
You think?
I think so. I think that she should have. It was a 23 album song. I think she should have trimmed that bitch down to 16, and it would have been.
Yeah, but when you just got killed the year before for only having, or the
She had
album
7.
before for having, I think it was 8.
Well, she didn't really get killed. No, she had 7.
No, she got
They all
killed.
had
No,
7.
she got killed.
But she didn't.
They killed
She got
Kanye
killed, but
more than
everybody
her.
killed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like,
But that's what I'm saying. So now I'm gonna
No,
err
I
on the side of
understand.
too many.
And like you said, there wasn't one bad song. There wasn't a single bad song. There was a few songs I didn't like particularly, but they was all structured.
What's your favorite song?
Big Sean song. And like I said, honestly, I only gave it through like I listened to it all the way once through and then like a half again. And that second half of the album, I don't really know the names yet, but like she hit a pocket that was crazy. Last like 8 songs, and it was like all 2 minutes too, and they were just like perfect. Like this, she was going crazy. I didn't like the Kalani song honestly. I didn't like that 1-800 One Night shit. Didn't like the Quavo. I didn't like a few like.
Yeah, I didn't like Quavo. I didn't like Quavo's part.
What about Erykah Badu? Let's talk about Erykah Badu.
She got her bag.
Erykah Badu. I had to listen to it twice. First time I listened to it, I'm like, oh, I'm not really fucking with it. Then
She got her bag.
I had to smoke, and I had to listen to it again. And Erykah Badu got in her bag. The intro though, the intro is hard as fuck. And the intro, I was talking about how she cried from it when y'all used to talk about it. And I was definitely thinking.
I told y'all when I first heard it at work, I stopped and I was like, I was doing something and I heard it come on. And I was just stop whatever I was doing and listen close because I'm like, what is it that I'm listening to? I thought it was her mom giving birth to her. I thought that's how she came. Then once I started realizing it was a mom shunt, I was just like, this shit is crazy.
Well, you guys played it in the car for me. That's the first time I heard it, so it was like loud. I couldn't really,
you really couldn't
listen.
hear it until
I heard a little bit. Yeah, I heard it today, and then immediately, like my heart was racing.
Yeah.
Like, it immediately get like super emotional immediately. So I can imagine for like Mahadia, who has kids and who's had like, she's probably thinking, damn, I'm like, I can understand her crying for sure.
That was crazy. Yeah. Speaking of that, we can continue, but I seen that Tiana Taylor just came out and said that Erykah Badu is going to perform her next birth. She's going to give birth to her next child. Yeah, Erykah Badu.
And she's pregnant now. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's going to do a natural or a water birth or something, but Erykah Badu's performing it.
What?
For real?
Mm-hmm. She just said it yesterday.
On the Breakfast Club?
Nah, it was all on. I seen it on Twitter.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I liked her flips that she did.
Her flips are crazy.
She had that Music Soul Child, Friends. Yeah. That was hard as fuck.
Her flips are crazy.
Obviously, the How You Want It.
So was y'all disappointed that Lauryn Hill did not show up on the album?
I didn't even. Yeah, she didn't have a verse on it, right?
No.
Okay,
yeah.
I thought I was. Yeah. Not disappointed because I didn't expect her to, and I'm not. Lauryn Hill is as talented and good as she is, she's one of the most overrated icons.
I love this.
Is she not though? Keep it a bean.
No, keep going.
She's amazing. I love the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. That's all she got. No, she has the Fugees and shit, and I like some of them records. But I'm just saying, she's the most overrated.
Overrated?
Maybe not the most. No, she's overrated. Because
overrated?
She's overrated.
Just say somebody's overrated.
But that's not always a bad thing. That's not true. That's what people. That's the stigma.
No, not to say that someone's
overrated means you're rated. You're higher.
No, that's to say that to say somebody's overrated means you're not good at what your skill's not good. It's not. It doesn't warrant what you're. She's the most. You could say she's probably over celebrated.
Okay, sure.
Not overrated because if she did, she's
very
good.
Yeah, she's good as fuck. Yeah,
she's good.
Yeah, she can rap, sing, all that. Yeah. And she's a very good artist.
Just over-celebrated.
But over-celebrated for one album because we just named all them debut albums. I think that if...
oh, yeah. If we're doing albums, Miseducation is
no, it's up there.
It's high.
It's high. In hip-hop, top 10 easily.
What, debuts?
No, just probably albums.
Yeah,
like for real.
Yeah, easily.
But my point is, out of them debuts we just named, if Biggie dropped his one album, even though he only has 2, or if Nas dropped that one album and just retired, he'd be probably... one of the best rappers of all time, even though he kind of is, but he'd be top 3 just because but we don't know what he ever could have done. Right. Them lyrics, bro. That's put out the fucking work. Jay-Z, longevity, 24 years. That's a celebrated. Even Kendrick has 3 classics. Like these people, Tupac, Biggie, Nas. You got one fucking classic. You got one album. Just because the classic don't mean you're the best.
She has 2, but yeah. I mean, the score is a classic. Easily. But that's the Fugees. But, I mean, that's with Wyclef, and, I mean, she got other legends in that bitch, too. Yeah. Even though she was obviously And then they came out and said that they did all Miseducation. Anyway.
And that's not even to go along with the hearings of Miseducation of them being written for and just all that part. So, that's why I think that. You don't think she's over-celebrated?
I won't say.
No, what do you mean? This is your podcast. I want you to say.
Lauryn Hill's dope as fuck.
Yes.
She's dope as fuck.
Yeah, copy your plea.
She's a way better singer or rapper than Drake could ever dream of being.
Okay.
Yes, that's number 1. So I get sick of people saying that he's the best at that. Secondly, she should have put out more work. Yes. I mean, I get annoyed when she doesn't show up to stuff. But, this is the cliche stuff. I just don't understand.
But she's
her as a brand. Right. But why does she continuously... why is this the thing with them? Like, why put her on there and then do nothing? Like, why keep teasing? Just leave us alone.
Right. If we don't care no more.
Right. If she's not going to do anything, if she's not going to be at a concert, just shut up about it.
She dropped that song. That wasn't good.
That was good. Come on.
I mean, it was okay.
It was okay.
Didn't you buy your mom Lauryn Hill tickets and she didn't show up?
Yeah,
That's what I was about to say.
Your mom needs to run her that fade.
That's some
I
salty
bought
shit.
them for her and her boyfriend.
Did your mom, was she actively there?
Yeah, no, like they were on their way to go, and they got there, and
Sorry, guys.
her,
Lauryn
like,
Hill.
she wasn't showing up or
Yeah.
something.
She always be
Nice.
on that.
It's like,
That would, if all jokes aside, because like for any concert, you're always gonna be looking forward to it for a couple weeks. Can't wait to go
Yeah.
and get your friend, and you're on your way. You're excited. You're a little nervous. Nope. It's like
it's like
No, but
Thanks for ruining my day.
Yeah.
but especially with Lauryn Hill because it's like
yeah, she's known
this-
for it.
you're
yeah.
notorious.
it's
Notorious.
notorious. So it's like something doesn't keep coming up, bitch.
Right,
Like,
right.
I'm sorry,
Right.
But like, what do you mean you're not coming?
It's
Yeah.
abnormal if she shows up.
Right. So like, stop acting like something came up. No. How about you prioritize for once
Right.
and put us at the top of the list
Right.
for once.
For once, that's all we're asking.
That's all we're asking. But then again, she got fucked in the industry, and it's just crazy to me that acts like that big, like a Lauryn Hill, that name rings bells, can be so far removed from the industry. Like it's crazy. But I act like, let's say, Nicki Minaj. If she disappeared from the industry as long as Lauryn Hill did, her name would disappear.
Yeah.
Her work would disappear. Like
Yeah.
she won't be as celebrated. So those type of acts have
That's
to
what
be.
classics do for
They
you.
have to be in the rotation constantly.
But that mystery did that for her too, which is to my point.
Yeah.
Like the fact that she dropped that and then went away. It's the mystery of Lauryn Hill. We never know what she could have did, or
Right.
we saw her talent level, but never seen
How
her
does
do
turn
it.
into a Lauryn Hill breakdown?
I don't know.
But yeah, no.
Go ahead and
Yeah,
give your text
Shane,
on
you go.
Tiana Taylor.
You go.
I mean, I feel like we shouldn't have started talking about it last week, but I liked it through and through. This is my type of R&B, especially when you can flip songs that I already like and not
Mess 'em up.
and do it. But because she does this really well, like she does. She does it. There's a few times she does it. She does it so many times on the album where I actually think there's a few more interpolations on the album that I haven't really caught yet. But I've heard this before, or
Right,
because she just does it so
Right,
smooth
yeah.
that I like it. My favorite song is "Lose Each Other."
Yeah,
It's her vocals that she hits on that song, and that song might be the most her most vulnerable song on the album. And that's why I like it.
I know I fuck with it, but I just can't. Like I said, that stretch is just
She hit from "Lose Each Other"
all the way down, all the way down.
From "Lose Each Other" all the way
10
down.
straight songs.
She didn't miss.
Like 10 straight
She
songs.
didn't miss until if you want to get to the Lauryn Hill one, I'll give you that one.
I like the song.
Can I get?
I like the song,
Yeah.
but I'm saying if I had to give you one, it's that one.
All right. Can I get into my? Are you done? And I'm not trying to cut you
No,
off.
you're good.
I just don't want to lose my train of thought. So I like the album a lot, right? And Hunter said that he thinks we might have gassed it a little bit. So I had a question. Do you think that the fact with everything going on with coronavirus and people not dropping, has that helped her? Like as far as the perception on this album so far is
very good.
very good, and everybody's gassing it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the fact that no one else is dropping right now has
Helped her.
No, because
like when we're so desperate for music?
No, because it'd be different if she was a rap. There's been so many female R&B artists that have dropped this year that have dropped really good music.
But not albums.
Huh?
He means like they're not no really bigger name.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking.
Big name or not?
No, but that matters. That matters.
I
I'm
think-
talking about
No.
she's getting. Yeah, that does.
No.
How?
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying no. Like, because her name is bigger than like a Kiana Lede, don't mean nothing.
Yeah, it does.
No, it does. I mean, it does, but I'm saying if we're really comparing, if we're really doing that, what I'm saying is the caliber and of content that has been dropped this year on the R&B side,
Yeah, it's been very good.
it's been really good.
But
Right, but
you have to-
time out.
Because to me, okay, now if you're doing that, if you're playing that game, as far as this album is not cohesive. It's not. This album isn't one of them, an artistic project. So I'm not judging it like that. It's a playlist album. There's no flow to it. She didn't even tie in. If we really want to be critics, she didn't really tie in what the intro even really meant. The songs don't correlate to that.
Okay, I would agree. I was going to get to that next.
So that's my only point. If you're going to do that, then let's do it.
No,
But
hold on.
I'm
You're
judging
missing-
it like
Hold on.
To me, she's in a Kiana Lede. She's in a.
No, stop.
I'm talking about the album. I'm not talking about the artist. Her album is no better than that Kiana Lede album.
Stop. Okay, time out. If you're going that route, then there's never not a year, bro. The underground of music always does its thing. Never.
But I'm talking about how much we've talked about R&B this year and how good the R&B music.
But we haven't. And I'm not saying we haven't or we haven't. Let me take that back.
We have.
I'm saying the consensus. I'm talking about the consensus. We have our own personal opinions on it. I would say that we know music better than most, but I'm talking about the consensus on stuff, right? I'm talking about the overall.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're only going to do her name, then yes, that's not fair.
No, this has nothing to do with her name. Well, all I asked was, has the fact that no one else has been dropping, has it given her album the benefit of the doubt?
But that's not true.
I don't think so.
You just need to say yes or no.
But what I'm saying, okay, but if you're saying if no one amongst the big name artists are dropping it, if you want to say that, then maybe. But what I'm saying is, in her genre, there's been a lot of music.
First off, she is in the echelon.
She's not a Rihanna. She's in a weird gray phase. She's higher than the
way higher than
them, but way lower than the Rihannas and the.
Right, but she's
okay. So where does she fall? So
she is in the music industry. The girl you just named is not in the music industry. She's not in it. Okay, she is not in it. She is on a major label.
But what I'm saying is, who is her class? Janae Aiko?
All those girls, yes.
But you're saying all those girls? Let's name them. There's not many.
Janae Aiko, Summer Walker, SZA.
No, stop.
Yeah, her name is known as them.
No. I'm saying you don't. She's not. She's way lower than SZA.
But her name.
Yes, but they're in the same class. Yeah. They're in the same bubble. There's levels to that bubble. We can agree that the bubble that she's not in is she's not a mega star. She's
but that's
not
what
Rihanna,
I'm saying.
she's
Her
not
gray
Beyonce.
area is gray. I don't know where she falls.
The point is,
because we know her artistic ability.
Right, she's on a major label. Is she on a major label?
She's on a major label.
Is she a star on that major label?
And she's backed by Kanye, so her name's already going to be big regardless.
And she's a star on that.
And she's a star.
That's my point.
But she's not a global star.
No.
And most people don't even know who Tiana Taylor is, if you want to be real.
Right, but that has nothing to do.
Not people in hip hop.
Most people don't know who Tiana Taylor is.
Nobody knows who Kiana Lede is.
To my point.
No, but I don't even know what the point is. I'm not comparing the two. My
point is, what I'm saying is,
I'm not comparing the two as artists because, like you said, if we're judging the album away from the artist, then yes, we can have a conversation. I haven't heard that person's album, but that's a different topic and I will be on your side because, like I said, every year the underground of music always does its thing. It never not does its thing. Bigger artists steal from the underground people. That's always what it always.
But she's low key still underground to me.
But no, she's not. No, she's not, bro. This album's gonna be one of the biggest albums this year.
Yeah, people have been waiting.
Okay, but now you're doing because what else has dropped from the big names?
That's what I was asking. I was asking if she benefited.
But that's what I'm saying. If you say of the big names,
listen to my point. If she here's the whole point I was getting ready to make. If she was dropping and regular normal artists, whether they be big or not, was dropping. We would, let's say, like she dropped on the same week as
well, right now will be Drake's season. So
Drake or
Kanye season.
Let's say Drake dropped and then somebody smaller hurt.
This album would get kicked to the side.
Not only that, I'm saying we would look at it more critical. That's what I was asking. I'm asking even myself, am I gassing this album up because I'm so desperate for big name music?
Oh, I can agree. Yeah, I think you are.
Oh, well, if you're desperate for big name music, then yeah. But so that's what I'm saying. There's two different things. If you're waiting for the people that are dropping the big names, yes, she wins that.
I'm saying if this was a normal year and she dropped this, I would have looked at this more critical.
Yes. Right.
I would have compared it to something.
Right.
And to your point, and I was getting ready to get in that, it's not cohesive at all. I was getting ready to say before the podcast when I stopped myself, go down. The song Ever Ever, where she's saying this is the last, she's singing about it being the last time or last something. I don't understand why that's not the last song.
Right. It's not the album.
I was literally at work listening to that, and I'm like,
it's got to be the last song.
I was thinking it was the last song, and then a song played after that, Try Again, and I thought the album looped. I was like, damn, this is my second time listening. So I let it keep going, and then when I looked at my phone, I was just at the Lauryn Hill. I was at the last song.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought I just listened to the album twice. I only listened to it once.
Right.
Because this Ever Ever song, she's singing about it being the last. We'll listen to it after the. She's saying something about it being the last time. She said, I'm so sorry this had to end, and singing about it ending. I thought she was meant the album. And then to your point about the intro, it makes no sense. And I got context on it because I watched the Breakfast Club interview. She said that intro was supposed to be on her first album, that and like 4 songs from this was supposed to be on the first album, but Kanye cut.
So
it. So it had nothing to do.
So
with
that goes to my point where I feel like this album was just a playlist.
It is. I agree
just
with that.
She just slapped stuff
I agree
together.
with that.
So that's why when you said that, I'm like, I just judge it. I don't judge it with a critical artistic ear because that's not what it looks like to me.
I'm just saying this album could take her to the next tier.
I agree.
And I'm saying I was wondering if that is only because, aside from the music, because the situation we're in where she just had a clear. We talked about real estate last episode.
Yep.
This game is about real estate. She just had a clear. Nobody dropped on Friday. This is the biggest album. This. Although, and she dropped it on Juneteenth, and there was some Anderson .Paak dropped, Beyonce dropped. They dropped songs and stuff. That was actually one of the biggest Fridays we've had in a couple months now.
Mm-hmm.
To where people, because in the past
Big
people weren't
names
dropping anything for the
I
last
think
couple
her
weeks.
and John Legend.
How many? Just for fun, how many you think it sells this week?
I suck at that. I don't know.
I got to go on 200.
It'd be like 125. It'd be number one.
Yeah, it'd be number
It'd
one.
And with everything, I don't get.
And that's what I'm saying. They get the benefit. She's gonna get the benefit. She could now say after this week, I had a number one
album.
when she wouldn't have had a number one if
Right.
it was a regular
Right.
week in music.
Somebody like her
She'd have
is
been
hard to
fighting for it.
judge like what they're gonna sell. The only people I can do that with is like Drake and Kendrick and Cole, because it's like they're gonna be upper
Right.
3 too. But them, it could mess around.
That motherfucker said 4 or 5.
But that's what I'm saying.
Drake hit mills,
A million.
but yeah.
Where Wale gets 30. So it's like
Which makes no sense.
I just don't
Which
get
makes
it.
no sense.
I just don't.
Well, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good project.
It's a good album. I didn't listen to it with that type of ear.
Yes, you're right, and that's where if I went into it how I normally would go into an album, I would have some questions, but I didn't do that because I was so desperate, like me and Hunter just said, I was so desperate for music. It's like fuck. And I was just like, I fuck with this. Like, and I'm not a fan. You just said you're a big fan of this type of R&B. I'm usually not a fan of that type of shit. I'm more so on the side of like probably the girl you just named. If I listen to it and it's original R&B, but not a lot of flips and all, I don't like shit like that. I don't like I don't like artists that do that for real. I like original shit to where like in 10 years someone's gonna be sampling your shit.
Right. But she killed it
But
nonetheless.
I liked it. It was cool. But I don't know how much I really. It's one of my contenders for album. It's way over Division.
It's a.
No, that's just, we're not doing that.
It's an early.
No, it's not because that's in
No,
the
because
list.
Division's album, it's Division's album has art.
It's not album of the year though.
It is for me.
Right.
It
Well,
wouldn't win that because you got to be a big name.
Well, while
but
we're on music,
it's better than
while
Tiana's
we're
album.
on this, I got a mid-year review thing in there.
Okay, let's do it. Hold on, real quick before you get off, because I'm honestly curious. What's Tiana Taylor's class? I would put Jhené Aiko, her,
You're funny.
Ari Lennox,
Summer Walker.
Summer Walker.
Yes.
SZA ascended her to me.
Yes.
SZA ascended all of them.
but not name wise.
Yes, she has.
No,
Not really.
name and art.
SZA's a pop.
People, yeah, but people know Tiana Taylor just off the Iman Shumpert, the like. There's a lot of ways people know Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
Like it's not just her music. I'm saying she had her own show. She had like people know who the fuck.
Yeah,
Tiana
people,
Taylor
but
is.
musically and stuff as an artist.
Yeah, but I'm
as a
saying
musical artist, SZA is a pop star. SZA is not right beneath, but she's beneath Rihanna now. Like her next album's going to determine whether she's Rihanna.
So that's her table.
Who?
Jhené Aiko,
her.
Yeah.
Ari
Kalani.
Lennox, her,
Kalani,
Kehlani.
all those type bitches.
Tiana Taylor?
Ella Mai, all
Nah, Ella May. I mean,
No,
If
Ella
she
May.
kept going.
Ella May's below them.
yeah,
She's not
She
that.
just hasn't had her second. She hasn't had her follow up yet.
yeah.
I
And
mean,
she did have hits. She
that's
had
what I'm
two
saying.
number one
She-
hits
yeah.
on that album. Boot
Yeah.
Up and something else. I hated them songs.
Yeah, don't get me started.
I was curious.
Well,
Yeah,
I wanted to
that's-
stay on. Did you listen to John Legend?
Not for. I mean, yeah, but not for real.
Or at least
I listened to it, but I went through and I was listening. I was like, okay, but it wasn't
Actually-
nothing to me.
Yeah, I actually surprised. I liked a few songs. I liked probably maybe 5. It was like 16 songs, but there was 5 or 6. I mean, that's huge on John Legend. I'm not a huge John Legend
Yeah.
fan, so I usually take 5, 6 an album and cool.
5, 6 is a lot for me for John.
Yeah,
It's
he
usually
had
2
it
or
now.
3.
Now listen, either half the
You hear that,
album,
Tay? You don't fuck with your uncle.
half
Nah,
the
I
half
do.
the album was regular old John Legend, and the other half was fucking like reggae John. I ain't like
Yeah.
that. It was like literally like dance hall John Legend.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
This ain't my bag. But There were some good songs. That the
Actions is hard.
Actions that even that something in the dark room or something.
Saved.
It got to be a slow night for me to.
Yeah, but you always hate on them.
No, I don't hate on. I'm talking about like those acts that been in the game for forever that I really don't care.
That Conversation in the Dark, I fucked with.
Oh, I like the one with Janae Aiko.
I like. Hey, that was hard.
That was hard.
That was hard. And I like the I Do, and that was really, really it.
Yeah, this wasn't a good album.
Nah.
I mean, it was, but it just was like, it's a slow cooking album. It's a slow
It's just middle of the road.
It's middle of the road.
I mean, John Legend, I think he only makes music for his fans now. I think he's in a place in his life where he's like, I'm not trying, like, I make music for the millions of people that fuck with me because he's huge, so he still has to,
okay. So this is what we was talking about at work. John Legend's big. But how big is he really? Like, No. I understand that he plays keys for people, he writes for people, but let's talk about music.
No, he's big.
I'm just saying, when he did his verses against Alicia Keys, it was very apparent who the bigger artist was in the room.
Yeah, no, she has better songs.
I only have your songs to go off of.
You're right, but I'm saying...
That's what I'm saying.
Are we talking about how big is he, like, in that...
Not his brand.
Yes, huh? But that
Right, that counts. Because he's the only motherfucker who has, like, all...
But wait, let's separate that. Like, music-wise...
No, you could say better.
It was very apparent on that Alicia Keys versus John Legend versus
artist?
Who's the better one?
Who had the way more smashes, who...
No,
she has way more smashes than John Legend.
but hold on. It's not. No, that's
okay,
not.
so name John's. Let's do it.
Okay, before you interrupt, let me make my point on how I interpret these.
Because it wasn't apparent to me until I was watching. I'm just like...
No, I already...
No,
Time
time out. That is not how these verses work, okay?
Did you watch their verses?
Yes, I did. Okay. Not in full. I watched a little bit of it. How these verses work is you compare. It's not about who had the bigger smash. It's about when they both play. It's about how you set your playlist up. Because you can choose the wrong song against the wrong song. Yes. That's one. B, when we compare the two songs, it comes down to what song did we like more out of the hits that you're playing. Yeah. They're all hits. What song did we like more? So we don't know literally whose song. He could have played All of Me, and that's a big smash, right? But if he played it against Alicia's This Girl's on Fire, it seems like that's crazy. That doesn't mean that he doesn't have a big-ass smash. That's a big-ass smash.
No, All of Me would shit on This Girl's on Fire.
Either it would. I was thinking that when I said that. I was trying to find one that it wouldn't shit on.
All I'm saying is Alicia Keys has a lot more All of Me's than he does.
Yes, for sure.
And that's I was getting ready because he started getting into his bag.
The verses to me, and I know this ain't about verses. The verses to me is about who has more. Who can keep going.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, y'all said who had the bigger smashes.
But you know what I'm saying. It was very clear who got washed in the verse.
Yes, he got washed.
Yeah. No, like washed.
Yeah.
I mean, but not as bad.
Washed.
Whatever.
John Legend's big.
Alicia Keys' big songs aren't good.
Okay.
So.
If you guys don't want to do any hot takes, it's cool.
No, we do. I just did one.
So you don't think he is big?
That's not what I'm saying at all, brother.
No, say what you're saying.
I'm just saying some people are very celebrated.
John is celebrated, but first, let's be real. He wasn't going to win against a girl. That's number one. They weren't going to let him. And two,
I'm not even talking about the verses. I'm just saying
what
what
about the verses.
Not
not even a little bit.
Yeah,
like that's not even.
Yeah, that's not my
fuck
point.
All these verses and fuck Elite. Like, I don't.
And fuck Jeezy and
I'm talking about John Legend as like a. Are you talking about music or brand?
John Legend and Alicia Keys are on the same tier.
Sorry, is he overrated?
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about brand.
But that's so hard to separate as an artist.
It's not that hard.
Okay, so and just
Get Lifted's a very it's my one. It's a top 10 album for me.
Just musically, John Legend's overrated. Yes.
Okay, that's all. That's my hot take.
John Legend ain't dropped a good album since his debut.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
He's done dropped a lot of good singles. He ain't dropped a good album since.
Okay, so I mean we could say the same about Alicia Keys.
That's not true.
Huh?
No, you heard what I said.
No, that's not true.
No, you heard what I said. When's her last good album?
Bro, she has 2 classics off the belt, right? So that's 2.
Right, but that was a long time ago is what I'm saying.
But that's 2 more than 1. And her classics are better than his one. And
she
really have like 2.5, like 3 for real. But no, she hasn't dropped a great album.
That's what I was saying.
10 plus years.
So we could do with them. Can we agree that I believe that those 2 artists are perfect as far as tier wise. They're the same.
No.
Tier.
When I saw John called her out, I was like, I don't know why you would do that. His class, honestly, John Legend should have really picked out like an Anthony Hamilton type. They both dropped around the same, like honestly, honestly.
But he's way bigger than Anthony Hamilton.
Right, because y'all keep doing the thing with the name. I'm not doing that. I have the ability to be able to separate that brand from their music.
Musically, I definitely agree.
That's all I'm saying.
I definitely agree.
Him calling out Alicia Keys is wild.
Okay, I know what you're saying. You're saying this ain't got nothing to do with my brain. I'm doing my music against your music.
That's it.
You're crazy.
You keep playing your feature.
I agree with that.
He kept playing feature songs with people that, like with Kanye and Common, where he only sung the hooks. Some songs he played where he just played the keys on.
John Legend got crazy hooks.
That's what I was just getting ready to say. That's different because Alicia Keys is more of a solo act. John Legend is more of
All I'm saying is that Alicia Keys was not a fair fight for him. He should have called out Anthony Hamilton.
But they're the same artists. Fans.
That's not it.
They're the same tier.
Not it.
They're the same tier of artists.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Me neither.
And especially if you want to do tiers, I mean,
okay.
Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz is like her. It's low. They're it's a power couple. So her name just gets boosted already.
And
off
John
of
Legend
Swizz
and
Beatz.
Chrissy Teigen.
Stop. Don't people look at her like
so
that.
I knew you had hate for
Right.
John. I really knew it. I love that it's coming out.
No, I don't got
No,
hate.
I've always
Not
thought
at
that
all.
though. I've always thought that he's never had. I mean, he just always had a couple singles and.
Right, he's not a solo act, y'all. That's not what he's even going. That's not even what he probably.
Right, but Alicia Keys is a solo act.
Right.
Like and one of the best.
Okay. Yes.
Well, Alicia Keys writes for people too.
She does, but I'm saying John Legend is more of a producer to me in my brain. Like he's more behind the scenes than he is a solo artist.
You're saying all of the facts. All the facts that circle around my main point.
No, we agree.
My main point is he should not call her out.
I would not agree. I mean, I would not disagree with
That's
that.
all I'm saying.
My point
And
was
that versus battle for me is what drew that conclusion. When I saw it, I'm just like,
No, I've literally always thought that. I've always thought that John Legend hasn't. I've listened to every single John Legend album. I mean, that's
right.
what,
But then if we literally did a lineup behind both of their works, you would go, oh, about the same.
huh?
No, you heard what I said.
Song for song. No, I wouldn't. I just wouldn't.
Behind everything that they worked on and had hands in.
No, you keep doing that. I'm talking about their music that they put out.
But that's I would agree. I'm just trying to take the conversation further. We're not disagreeing there. All I said was if you lined up all the stuff that they both worked on.
Well, he did that. He played that Lauryn Hill John.
I'm talking about in general. I'm talking about their level of artistry is the same. Both good on the keys. Both can sing.
Yeah, you keep doing the name.
Better.
You keep talking about the artistry. I never compare. He can sing his ass off. He can play the piano. That's not what I'm saying. He can produce.
You said
that's not what I'm talking about.
Artist or something like that.
No, that's not what I said. I said their music that they put out. It's just not close.
No, not. You won't hear an argument out of me. I'm a way bigger.
Well, you've been arguing for 10 minutes, so I'm trying to figure
about the
out.
artistry because I thought that's what.
No, that's not what I'm arguing.
I swear.
John Legend is well, his pen. He's in the game. Rick Ross hits him up every album for a reason.
Right.
Like
Magnificent John Legend's on the hook. Every album.
He's on there. It's all I'm saying.
That's a fact.
John gets his credit for that, but I'm just saying once you call out big dogs and big dogs really fight back, it's like, oh, so you got a place here.
Yeah, but don't do that. John's a big dog.
No, John's not music.
No, musically in the industry.
In the industry,
he's
but
a big ass dog.
yes, he is. But
You
I'm
want a
saying-
number one hit? John might be on it.
Yeah, but you keep talking about something.
Johnny
You don't
has
want to talk
no
about it
idea.
for real.
He was on higher.
And he got more number one hits than Alicia Keys. I bet. I'd be willing to bet.
Maybe.
So
I don't know that.
let me think about it. If nigga number
He just
one,
got-
those,
he was a- he's
those
had a number
Justin
one
Bieber,
higher.
yeah, those Justin Bieber type number one hits, he's always on.
No,
Yeah.
no, he's not.
Shit.
He's really not. I bet that his last number one before higher was All of Me.
Like
he
wasn't he on I'm the One with Justin Bieber and all
No,
Chance
he
the
wasn't
Rapper?
on that
He'd
shit.
be on those type of songs.
No,
Those-
John
he's-
don't give it up like that.
if you want a number
Right.
one hit, there's three people go: DJ Khaled, Drake,
Yeah.
and John Legend.
John Legend's not part
So
of it.
there you go. There's your number
And
one
Rihanna.
hit. And Rihanna.
Yeah.
Like, get real.
But nah, John as a brand and as a man.
For
boss.
sure. I feel like
Like-
that's kind of goes without saying.
Yeah, like
Like,
nah,
say it.
yeah,
Give
nah,
him
that's
his
boss
respect.
shit. Yeah,
I give John Legend his respect. That's the reason why I feel the most comfortable saying it out of y'all two, because y'all low key be hating.
No, I just keep it a buck.
I'm saying
kept it a
y'all, I'm
buck.
talking
oh,
about.
I would say what?
Of course. But I just kept it a buck this whole time.
Huh?
I kept it a whole buck. Everything I've said about John Legend, you're now saying. So that's interesting.
I've never heard you say that. I've never heard you say one thing good or bad
I
about him.
roll my eyes when you play them.
When have I ever played him
I
around you?
roll my eyes.
When have I ever played him around you?
That's all besides
No,
the point.
that's the point.
No, the
I don't
point-
like when people beside points that they brought up. Like,
First off,
you can't push it
no,
to the
you
side
literally
now.
just-
No, let's talk about it.
You literally just played them last Friday, but that's neither here nor there.
No,
I
I
don't
didn't.
like going there because it distracts from the argument.
No, that's the argument.
No,
When
yeah,
you bring
did.
forward an
we
argument,
was turning on the highway, getting ready to go to Dayton on Juneteenth, and we played John Legend. That's a fact.
what John Legend song?
The new one. And I said, oh, yeah, he just dropped this.
You are so. You can't say that.
You played John Legend here.
We played Action.
That's what I'm saying, but you can't say that. You made it sound like I just be spinning John Legend.
No,
like,
I didn't.
In the car.
I made it seem like you played John Legend. You've done it here.
Yeah, no.
You played Lift Off and Lift Me.
Yeah,
and
but
lift,
to give him
lift
credit,
this and lift
he
that.
wouldn't have known if you rolled your eyes in the back seat.
Huh?
Right.
You wouldn't have known if you rolled your eyes if you was in the back seat.
That's all.
Because I was probably looking at my
y'all
phone.
know my stance on John. Y'all
Man.
know my stance on John Legend when y'all play him. I'm like,
I really have never played John Legend around you. But Get Lifted to me, here,
You always
we'll be
play
done. I've never always played Get Lifted around you.
No, Get Lifted's hard.
Number one, I don't play music around you. That's first of all. Number two, what? Is that a lie? Does anybody get to play music around Stephen?
Let's go.
Does anybody get to play music around Stephen?
Not in the house, no.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And I'm definitely not playing it on a car ride
y'all
with
say,
you.
here's what y'all do. Here's what y'all do.
No, because what you do is this.
No, y'all try.
No, let's do it.
Take us down
We
a
haven't
different
argued in a
alley.
long time, so let's give the people
Right,
what they
but y'all
want.
try to
Stop
take us down
talking.
a different alley.
No, stop
you
talking.
literally used to play music off your computer all the time.
No, I didn't. But that's neither here nor there. Now we're here. That was there. So,
In the beginning of the podcast, when we wrap it up, we played off Shane's computer.
Okay, right. So nonetheless, there's a time where you could have possibly attempted to play John Legend.
no,
Correct.
I'm just telling you what it is and what it isn't.
I'm not saying that you did. I'm just saying.
But you did say that I did.
No, you.
No, you did.
said-
That's why this
no,
argument started. You
no.
said that I didn't. So I'm
No,
telling you I did
s-
it.
No, you said that you didn't get to play music around this. I just gave you one time. I have more in my head. I don't feel
No,
like
you
going
don't. I don't
there.
believe you.
I do,
List
but
another one.
I don't.
List
care.
another one.
Okay, when you play music in the car, when we rode the.
I've never played John Legend in the car.
I'm not saying you did.
Well, other than the time we just all agreed.
Right.
No,
Other than that
that'd be
one,
crazy.
right. Other
I'm
than
not
that
saying-
one.
I'm not saying you did.
Because I just wouldn't do that.
I'm just disputing your. I'm just.
Me playing all
You
of
play
me.
Benny in the car?
I'll play Benny in the car.
No, you don't.
But me playing all of me on the way, that's playing Putt Putt's Wild.
No, I know there is one time. I can tell you one time you played
Okay,
John
tell us.
Legend. Okay, when we went down to get your mom's the rental, you played John Legend. You played Lifted, and you played John Legend. And it had, I don't know what song it is, but it had a Hove in it.
That
John-
don't count.
Let's get lifted.
So that's all besides the point, because I don't like going down different alleys, because then we take 30 minutes arguing about that when that's not the
When
point.
there's other stuff we can
Yeah, I
argue.
forget what the point was.
Okay, well, my only point is Get Lifted is one of my favorite albums of all time.
I can tell.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. Well, not crazy, but I wouldn't have thought that.
More nostalgia
Look,
than anything.
John Legend to me.
Yeah.
Look,
That's the first album I ever had.
Let's close John Legend.
That and then
John
College
Legend to
Dropout.
me, I never questioned his artistry or anything like that. He's not my cup of tea. And it's not that he's not my cup of tea. He's just, I've heard his music that he's made. Get Lifted's a classic. All that shit is John Legend. He hasn't elevated past that to me. So I'm not
If I
gonna
remove my
continue.
Springfield bias, once I removed my Springfield bias in that versus battle, I was like, oh, he has a place.
That was my point with you, I think he makes music for. I think he's
He
content
makes
with.
he's
I'm making my
content.
shit for my
Content.
fans.
He makes content music.
Because I don't think he's a big dog in music. He focuses on so much
And
other
he
shit
got
than
bread.
music. He got
Yeah.
bread. He has his family.
And he
Doing
knows.
doing the
He-
voice.
He does all that. So he's like,
I'm making
music for my fans because my fans love me and I love my fans.
He
but
does-
I'm not worried
He
about
does
the
not
whole
play the game.
artistry.
He does
Nah.
not play the game.
Yeah, he don't play the game.
Exactly.
He don't play the game.
People call him to play games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a number one. Kid.
Right.
He's like, okay, 200,000.
Right. That's exactly.
200,000.
No,
That's what's gonna get me to move.
No, that's exactly
200,000 for a couple keys and some chords.
That's a
That's
fact.
exactly
So, yeah.
right. But yeah, I will never question his
Yeah,
musical talent. He is musically
would never.
talented.
I would never. Shout out to John Legend. Shout out to Springfield.
Shout out to Taylor Prince.
Facts.
Sure, but he don't like being lumped into that. So
Oh, with John.
Oh, I thought you said something else, but yeah.
I can see that.
he's his own man.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Hey,
for sure. It's a big
shout
shout out.
It is. Big shoes to fill.
It's a big shout out.
Yeah. Right.
No, shout out to.
But yeah, so anyways, on to our mid-shift.
Mid-year.
Oh yeah, mid-year crisis.
I mean, I wish you guys would have told.
I didn't
man,
know.
honestly, yeah, not you guys. Honestly, bro, this year has not been what we all wanted. Like, if we go back to our very last podcast of 2019, we was all excited as fuck. Granted,
Even in the beginning of this year.
granted, we didn't predict coronavirus and all this racial stuff, which is that part's needed, but neither here nor there. That's a big effect on why it is. But still, for it to be July already, it's because it's fucking July. I hope you guys know it's July. So for it to be July, 6 months done, half the year's over. And that's what's came out. Like, we got The Weeknd, we got Gambino, Tiana Taylor. Like, we didn't really get, like,
Not
we sang got
consecutive.
Cole, because we wanted Cole, we wanted Kendrick, we wanted Frank, we wanted fucking Miguel's due. Rihanna's due,
Jay-Z,
SZA, Jay-Z.
Beyonce,
Like,
where they
all
at?
these motherfuckers is due. The only big names we got was Gambino and that don't count because he ain't said a goddamn thing.
I know. Where is he?
And we got Weeknd. That's literally the only big name album.
Didn't he change his name to Donald? Or didn't he get rid of
Well, he said that before, and he still dropped his album under Childish Gambino, so who knows what the fuck he's doing.
He ain't dropping Atlanta.
But, so what? My best album, I'm still going with The Weeknd.
Are you doing that off of the whole package, like sales and all that?
Yeah, go ahead. Name yours. I'm gonna try to think of my favorite.
Well, if you do that though, then it narrows it down to like 3, which isn't really
right. It would narrow it down to
fair.
But I'm saying some people like that. Like Lil Uzi sold 450. I don't like Lil Uzi, but I saw Joe Budden and was talking about he's a big mega star and all.
Where you been?
I'm just not a fan of that music.
When they say stuff like that, it don't hold weight to me no more.
Me neither, bro.
Yeah, because
me neither, like for real.
It literally don't.
Me neither. I be wanting to punch him in the fucking face, to be honest. But I'm like, okay. Especially when I came on here and just was talking shit about Lil Baby. I'd watched the old episode today. I watched the one from last Friday, and he was like, they mentioned Lil Baby. And I'm thinking, Joe, kill him with me. Joe, kill him. Because I seen it today.
No, they gassed him up.
They always gassing that. One of my new favorite, I'm like,
I watched it yesterday.
You're done.
I know.
The old Joe would agree with me. That's a fucking
He
fact.
says you're done.
He did the pull up with him and stuff.
I
already knew.
And that's what I mean. I said, you did do a pull up that I didn't watch. That was like one of the two I didn't watch.
Literally one of the ones I did not watch.
I watched it. We killed Lil Baby, and he's one of them that I like.
This album's sticking.
But he better just realize he's one of them for me.
This album's sticking. So, this album with Lil Baby's sticking. Like, it keep every little thing that comes out that I see, that I read, Lil Baby's album, like, number-wise, is like the most...
Lil Baby's the highest selling last year.
All that
It's the highest selling album of the
his
year.
recent album?
Yeah. Like, Weeknd sold 1.36 million so far. Lil Baby sold 1.2. Yeah. It's like every stat that comes out, Lil Baby's is right there. Yeah. So it is a big release.
I saw somebody say something to them. It was like, Lil Baby's going to win Artist of the Year.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay,
he's the baby of last year. He's the hottest right now. I mean,
but
he might be hotter than the Baby was.
He's hotter than Baby. I don't know about that, but I'm trying to go. It's a different type of. It's not the same as the Baby. The Baby we could all predict like that. Was
the Baby we knew it was
The
Baby we knew it was a moment.
Yeah,
like
right.
Lil Baby feels like he's gonna be here for me.
Yeah, he will. Because we seen him kind of slowly. Like we've been hearing about the Lil Baby for a little bit, but so what'd you say? So I know y'all got y'all's personal favorites and all.
My favorite album of the year is Division.
Which is
I mean, if y'all want to do the sales game, then it's obviously gonna be The Weeknd. It's just, I mean, well, come on, like, what else do you want to give me?
I don't think even sales. I think Weeknd's still my favorite album.
I don't know.
And I think that's partly because, like I said, this coronavirus has fucked me up musically so much, y'all. Y'all don't understand because I have no time to live with my music. Because I listen to 2 new albums every single day or more. Every day I'm listening to 2 new albums of older artists or new music, minimum 2. So I'm listening to these albums. I'm like, okay, I fuck with them songs. But then I'm never out. I'm not driving nowhere. I'm not.
Oh yeah, you did say a lot of your music comes in the car.
Right, cause I listen to it. I like the music, but I'm not. I mean, I listen to it in the shower. I don't have enough time where I'm listening to music. Cause I'm not really listening to music at home type guy unless I'm in like a weird music mood. Mm-hmm. Usually I'm on the go with it in my car.
See, I'm the opposite. When I the time I take to listen to new albums, I take to listen by myself.
Well, no, that's
and then when I'm in the car, I play the songs that I found from the albums that I listened to.
No, that's what I do. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm listening like at home today. I listened to Tiana Taylor. I listened to it, and I like a lot of them songs. Mm-hmm. But now the only problem is, where am I going to play them? Because tomorrow I'm listening to 2 new albums.
Right.
And that's why, like, Division, I ain't even really got in my Division bag yet. Like, there's some songs I like, but my favorite songs are the 2 songs I already knew before that, the one with Snow, Between Us, and the Ty Dolla $ign that we play all the time. Like, the song that gets cut, a couple weeks. I haven't even, but I listen to that stuff. But I'm saying, I haven't really gotten to the cuts yet. Mm-hmm. So I don't even really know, and that's my fucking issue. And that's I keep going back to Childish Gambino's and Weeknd's album. Childish Gambino's my favorite album. As in song, as in here, I listen to the album more than any album. I listen to Sweet Thing almost every day.
There hasn't been a day since Division's come out I haven't listened to one song.
To Divisions. That's how Childish Gambino. But if we was living in a different time, like if we was living in a regular world,
that's I agree. Yeah,
my Division. It probably because like I like that. I like that shit. And there's a hell of like
especially
even
now.
The Jesse Ray as the Keanu Lay, like all of them. I like them albums. I got them on my phone, but I don't got nowhere to play all this music. I'm bringing in so much new music. and I'm not listening to that. So that's my only fucking
Music
problem.
constipation.
I can't wait. Music constipation.
That is a thing. So has it been a good year for music? So
No. It's like last year, bro. It has not been a good year. And maybe it's because my expectations were so high. I thought this was going to be the for real year.
From the big hitter.
I was excited for Ken. But that's how, I mean, for the big hit, like he said earlier, them underground.
always.
Like last year, shit year.
You can book.
But them underground, I can name you 20 artists in underground that dropped heat.
Yeah.
But that don't count for it because they're not, like he said, that's always going to be there. When you talk about the music industry, we're talking about the motherfuckers, the big John.
Yeah, you can book the underground people every year.
There's going to be some people, not more R&B recently than rap.
Yeah, R&B has taken up. R&B has been the best, like, out of the two for like 5 years now.
Hey, there was some, I'm going to get you, bro. There was like, I heard like 3 songs, like them singles from like John that I haven't showed you yet just because they're older. Just 3, like, you know how I be, like, Raheem.
Like Pete.
They're like Pete, like, a whole bunch of them that I haven't showed you yet, and I heard them. I'm like, I'm about to go through my whole thing and send you all of them. I probably got 50, and you probably fuck with 49.
I need them.
He said 49.
Because Shane, I know what type of shit that Shane be fucking with.
Yeah, I mean, and then the beauty is, like, the underground always holds it down every single year. Like that, you can book it. And then it's only beautiful when you start to see them peak. And then they start peeking their head.
Like a Brent.
Right.
Like a Brent.
Yeah.
You know, or like Lucky Day and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like that, you start seeing them peak the next year, and then you're like, oh, okay, like I fuck with this. Yeah, they coming. Like that's.
What do you think about?
So wait, so now with taking what you guys have said, who are we judging in? Who's in this class?
We're judging everybody. Everybody's in it. Everybody. Here's the thing. There's sometimes where an underground act has put out an album so fucking good where it's like, no, I don't care about what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And that's why you, as a fan of music, would be telling people, I don't care what you're talking about. This album is the best album this year.
Right. Yeah.
Like, period. Like, you can add the sales and all that shit. No, when we look back on this year, I'm telling you, like, he's going to be able to say it. You're going to be able to say it. I haven't listened to really many underground acts, but I've said it in the past. Anderson .Paak, when he dropped Malibu, it was a low-key album. Yeah. But I was telling people, hey, like, this is a good-ass album. He's done it recently in the past couple of years. No. Hey, like this Lucky Day, like this shit, you're gonna hear about this nigga. Mm-hmm. So either listen to it now, you're going to hear.
Right.
Ari Lennox, that's a lower release, and we was waving the flag for everybody. Hey, y'all, this is a good ass album.
And it's not hard to do it. Like I'm not, because you did used to do that a lot. Grant, even you put me on Anderson .Paak, but I like not really because you didn't tell me about Anderson .Paak. I just remember you and Sonny playing it all the time and hearing them songs. It was like it's what it was. You gotta listen to good ass songs. But you only didn't tell me because at that point in my life, you knew if you came to me with the Anderson .Paak, I'm like, nah.
Right.
But none to say less is you have did that with a lot of artists, seen them before they hit their peak. But now that I'm doing it, it's not hard because when you listen to the people and you hear them, you know what it is.
It's good.
You know, like with Lucky Day, I was saying 2 years ago.
It's only a matter of time.
Even with Benny and Shake That, like
it's a matter.
I heard him. I was big when I heard Pop Smoke. Even though I don't like Pop Smoke. Rest in peace.
Big.
But I texted Big the first time I heard him 6 months before Dio came out. I said, here's the next one because I just heard. I don't know. I heard his voice. I heard his song. I said, he's another whack artist that they're going to fuck with.
Right.
Like I just knew it. So it's not hard if you listen to a lot of music and you like that underground shit, which I love it. You find it. It's just if you want to invest your time in music.
Yeah, and that'd be the beauty. But like I said,
and it'd be clean.
Like if you feel like Division's the best, and if you feel like it's that good, then I would go out and that's how I am. I would go out and limb like, hey, that's the best album. Like you can say what you want, but because my point is when we look back on it,
right?
Because only time will tell.
Because when you look back on an album or a year, you don't think about the hype. No, when you look back at 2016, we don't really remember the hype.
Right.
There was no hype around Malibu.
Yeah,
you don't care about that. You look at that came out that year, and that came out that year. Damn, and that's all that matters. So I mean, Division might be up there. I need to live with this shit, man.
So let's quickly name them. Weekend,
Childish Gambino,
Party, Childish,
Party Next Door.
This
Tiana Taylor is in the running for me for album of the year.
I'm trying to think of what.
But no, that's my list.
That's I might
be forgetting a couple of people because the other bigger albums that I'm discluding that's not in my list is Uzi. That was probably the second biggest album.
Right.
It was, yeah.
Second biggest. Lil Baby is a big ass album that dropped.
Right.
This I'm hearing a lot of shit about this Polo G album. I'm hearing a lot of good reviews about it.
Bro.
I seriously am.
Yeah, I've seen it too, but
You know, I don't fuck with it, but I'm saying that's an album that's gonna stick. That is gonna be in the mix. I don't know who else.
Snow didn't drop this year.
Nah.
She didn't drop. Alina Perez album was hard as fuck.
But the crazy thing is, we're not talking about this J Electronica album.
not at all.
Like we
Oh,
are.
the baby
That
drop,
came-
the baby album
The
dropped.
baby drop, but
Bro, that J Electronica was the West Side Guns album was hard as fuck.
Yeah, it was hard.
And so was, as a matter of fact,
didn't Tyler the Creator?
Freddie Gibbs' album,
Alfredo.
Alfredo, is the best rap album so far. The best rap album. I love that album, bruh. I forgot. I can't believe that and Childish Gambino is my two favorite albums this year.
It is what it is. That's my shit.
It is what it is. Oh, by Thundercat. Good ass
That's my
album.
shit.
Good album.
That's my shit.
And did Brent drop this year? Was that this year? Yes, it was.
Oh yeah, that was at the beginning.
Yeah,
of the
Brent got the best R&B album.
No.
Brent got the better on Weekends.
No, because it's not
No.
big and it's not good enough for me to negate the fact that the Weeknd album is
Right.
good and big.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
It's not that good.
Yeah. It's definitely better than Party.
My own.
But it ain't even better than Childish Gambino's.
I love the
Childish
Weeknd
Gambino
album.
ain't R&B. That's Gambino, bro.
I love the Weeknd album, and for a long time it was my favorite
And I
album.
remember I did not like the Weeknd album.
was
I
my
did not
favorite
like
album.
it. I thought it was. I was like, but the more I fuck with this album.
Yeah, I do
Like,
too. There's not one song
Like it's
here that I
definitely
don't like.
better than Starboy. So
Yeah.
he didn't regress.
Yeah.
It's better than
Yeah,
Starboy.
Yep.
Starboy wasn't his last album, though, was it?
What was his last album?
It was that. I mean, if you
That
count
EP
that
don't.
little EP.
That EP don't.
Damn, he dropped in 2016 was his last album. So he was really on the fucking clock.
Yeah.
He was on the clock. Janae dropped this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
but-
Wasn't a big fan of
Kalani,
Janae, bro. Actually,
Kalani, no.
Kalani's came and went.
Yeah, it came and went.
No.
That Keanu Lede album I like a lot, but I
I do
can't put
too.
it up
Yeah,
there.
And Jesse
but-
Reyes, I like her album a lot too.
Yeah, but I can't put those up there.
Nah.
Is this most recent and shit?
Yeah, that's what like.
Yeah. So like, did Summer Walker drop this year? Or that was
No,
last
that
year.
was last year.
Yeah, that was last year. Yeah, like.
That's really about it. We named them.
Yeah, that's about it. But like, I agree. Like to me, this has been.
This
has been a disappointing year only because I made a post today on Facebook that the bar for rap and just music right now is set so low. Like I cannot believe that the three biggest albums this year are The Weeknd, Lil Baby, and Uzi.
Man.
Those are the three.
Those are
Like
the three
when,
biggest.
when like literally, if nothing were to happen today and the Grammys came out and all these award shows, those would be the three like album of the year.
That's
and
crazy.
like that's what hip hop. That's what our culture would have to give to
Right.
the whole world.
Yeah.
Those three. Those three.
This is what you guys have.
That's
though?
not good at all.
And that's not. I'm not cool with that. Like I'm just not
Yeah.
Yeah.
cool with that.
People might make the case for Polo G.
Get the fuck. I'll tell them get the fuck real.
Yeah. And in fact, I mean, just to get off this topic so we can hurry the fuck up, because damn. But like the BET Awards is this Sunday, which we need to watch. No, we need to watch because we did it last year, and that was the anniversary.
But are they doing a for real thing?
They're doing the BET. I want to see what it's like.
Was that no? We did the Grammys. Me and you.
No. Yeah, we did the Grammys,
Yeah.
but remember I was dancing.
Yeah, no, he
to
did the packing
Oh,
of mails.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, and that was just today, last year.
Yeah.
But I feel like everybody's gonna boycott the BET Awards.
Either way, you need to see some shit like that.
I guess.
And I just ran through all the nominees on my phone. Shane, pull it up real quick. But Uzi was mad that he didn't get nominated,
Yeah,
which
I
is
saw
crazy.
That is, I mean, especially at the BET.
Yeah, how didn't he get nominated?
I don't know. And then Party Next Door, we kind of talked about that last
He
week.
didn't get nominated.
No, he was mad. He didn't get nominated for R&B. That's why he came out and made that
And
statement.
made that long.
I'm the
rant.
best R&B artist and
Yeah,
all
I
that
saw
stuff,
that.
which is all crazy talking. But that's neither here nor there.
So
Just go to Album of the Year
Yeah,
for
that's
me.
all we care. about.
nominations for album of the year.
Because I just want to be pissed. Did you click it? Like for real?
Lizzo,
Lizzo,
Megan
for
Thee
real.
Stallion.
Megan
No, for real.
Thee Stallion. What is this? Is that the
The
Childish-
live album by Beyonce dropped. Hers not album, her
Right.
her two mixtape that she combined.
Yeah.
The Kirk the Baby. and
Oh, we forgot my nigga Roddy.
Oh, Roddy
that was
Ricch.
December. He dropped that in December.
Yeah, but that counts.
Yeah, and now that album was hard as fuck.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We can go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, we can put that up there.
Yeah.
He fuck around win Album of the Year.
He
type
messed
shit.
around.
He will.
He messed around. If it comes
Nah,
down to
Kirk.
him,
Nah,
Lil
the
Baby, he's gonna win over Lil
Yeah,
Baby.
but he should win over Kirk because Kirk
Yeah.
was a big album, but it's not good. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they're both big, but one's good.
Yeah. And look at Amanda Seals.
Yeah, she's the host.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
I'm curious.
Drake's in that. They just threw Drake in there. I mean, nigga coughs and he's in there. So.
The Baby will win
Scott.
The mess male.
The baby or Lil Baby?
The baby left for last year.
There was a good one up there that I can't remember. Oh, the best one is Viewer's Choice. That's always the big award.
Best R&B. Summer Walker's gonna win this.
Yeah, or Lizzo.
Lizzo.
If Lizzo wins Best R&B, I'm wrong. She's not R&B. That's first song.
So it's R&B.
Anderson .Paak better win that or a
Yeah.
Weekend.
Usher.
That's what? Where have I been? And if they give it to this nigga Chris Brown, I'm done. But Anderson .Paak clearly.
So I guess I should have been naming these people. Best male R&B / pop artist: Anderson .Paak, Chris Brown, Jacquees, Khalid, The Weeknd, and Usher.
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't give a fuck about the beat.
No, there it is. There it is. Not video of the year. Keep going up. It's up. We're looking for Viewers' Choice Awards. There it is.
Right there.
That's really the biggest one.
Viewers'
'Cause
Choice
you get to vote on that.
Awards.
That's how we.
Or Chris Brown.
That should
with
win.
No Guidance. Baby. The Baby Bop.
No.
Future and
No.
Drake. Life is Good. Megan Thee Stallion.
No.
Nicki Minaj. Hot Girl Summer. Roddy Ricch. The Box.
The box
Weekend
will win.
Heartless.
Box will win.
The box will win. I mean, like, get real.
Yep.
But yeah, no. Do y'all think I talked about? I said it last. Is like where's Anderson .Paak at? Like, I'm tired of him just like getting good love and getting credit and stuff like
But
that.
not
Let's
really getting-
let's
right.
properly put him somewhere. Okay. First off, you ask what is he?
Right.
Because he's a hybrid.
Yeah, he's definitely because he can snap.
He's a hybrid for
Yeah.
sure. But like, is he leading? Like, I was thinking today or yesterday in my head. What y'all think about this? These comparisons.
Mm-hmm.
If to me in my brain, if Drake is The Weeknd, if The Weeknd is Drake of R&B,
If The Weeknd is Drake of R&B.
and Kendrick is the Frank of R&B, or Frank is the Kendrick, Frank is the Kendrick of R&B,
He's a J.
and to
Cole.
me, Miguel would be the J. Cole
Miguel.
of R&B. I'll explain why for each
Okay.
of them. We know why Weeknd and Drake is.
Right.
We see the correlation there. Frank and Kendrick, we know
The
why I
artistic,
think that.
yeah,
right.
right. They're both
but-
more than artists.
Yes.
Or both more than selected their genre.
Yes. Miguel and J. Cole. Okay, they had that, like, Miguel, when he came out,
With that
was bigger than The Weeknd and Frank. Like,
Yeah.
they all three came out
Yeah.
in the same time.
Yeah, Miguel's
and no,
bigger.
Miguel had the hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so when
Right.
Cole first came out, he reminds me of Miguel as far as the timing. Like 2010 and all that shit. Like, they were both on the come up together. When Miguel was dropping Quickie and shit like that, J. Cole was on the rise with Nobody's
shit.
Perfect
Yeah,
and
I
all
remember
that
that.
shit. Like, they remind me of each other in ways. I don't mean like artistically. I'm
Okay.
talking about where their place is in their select genre.
Okay.
And I think over time, Miguel has kept putting out work.
So you think
He's still
Miguel-
part of the big three.
You
Miguel.
believe Miguel is part of the big three?
Yes, in R&B.
And R&B.
If we
He
still
is.
looked at it.
Yeah.
But now here's my question. Where's Anderson .Paak?
Well, that's what I'm kind of.
Because I think Anderson .Paak
But
kind of
he ain't the
usurped.
fucking Big Sean.
No. But is Anderson .Paak like the Tyler, the Creator? No, that's not
No.
right.
I would say like Wale, but
No, because the trend of Wale, he fell off.
right.
Anderson .Paak's
But
getting
Anderson
bigger and
.Paak
bigger.
is Wale if he didn't fall off.
No, we need to find a young act that's actually really, really good that came out recently that's climbing.
Travis Scott.
No. Fuck no.
Travis Scott's climbing, whether we like it or not.
But I'm talking about both ways. Like,
Chance after the coloring book.
that can't be all there is for rap.
There really is.
Rap ain't that good.
That's sad. I don't know who Anderson .Paak is, but he's that nigga.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. No, for real, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't telling me shit about him,
No, because he don't miss.
bro. No, he really don't.
He's the smoothest nigga in the gang. We talk about calling somebody for a feature. No, you call Anderson .Paak.
Yeah.
Him and Ty Dolla Sign are the
And it's
best
gonna be
features
good.
people.
Yeah, and I think Anderson
Yeah,
Paak's
but
a
he's
little
better
bit
than Ty Dolla
I
Sign.
do
Ty
too.
Dolla
People
Sign,
gas Ty Dolla
yeah, they really
They're
be
not.
gassing.
No, he's good. He's good, and he has the bigger features. But Anderson .Paak be like, his features are better.
Yeah.
But Ty Dolla
I'm saying-
Sign's voice can be getting on my nerves.
But Ty don't miss either. Like on features, he really don't.
He don't, but it don't be as good as Anderson .Paak.
I agree.
Like Anderson .Paak does more to the
And
song.
he just
He's
flows,
more
yeah.
important to the song
Yeah.
than Ty Dolla Sign be.
You know what the Ty Dolla Sign song sounds like.
You know exactly what it sounds
Yeah.
like. Anderson .Paak, you never know what you're going.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can
'cause
get
he
some
gonna
funky
snap.
groove shit.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
some snapping shit.
Ty
you
Dolla
can get
Sign's
some-
going to be the same melody, the same voice. Whatever.
So is Anderson .Paak best R&B act right now?
He's probably.
Oh, I know who he was. I'm tripping.
He's got the most
I
potential.
know who he was. I'm tripping. I forgot. He's Childish Gambino.
Wait, they're in the same.
Yeah,
Because they're both high.
But so you're saying Childish Gambino's a part of hip hop, like
He is.
the rapper.
Is he not?
No.
No, he was definitely considered a rapper at one point in time.
That's what I'm saying. They're both hybrids. And they're both
Okay.
like they're both getting more.
I guess he would be
they're
hybrid,
both-
but Childish Gambino is way more than an R&B artist, and he's a rapper.
Now,
Now.
his first two albums.
Now,
he was
but
rapping.
that just happened in 2016. That just happened.
Awaken My Love. His first
No,
albums, he's rapping.
nigga.
That internet one, there's not a lot of rap on it. It's about even. It's about even.
No,
Listen
stop.
to me who listened to the album last week. And I just told Steph, what I just tell you, I said, I do not like the album for it because he's rapping the whole entire time. And he has 3005 and Sober. And Sober, I'm on that. He has 3005
And Flight of the
Earned
Navigator.
and Flight of the Navigator. And then with his 3 singing.
Maybe I haven't listened to it because it wasn't a good album.
He was rapping
Well,
with
good
Chance
album,
and he was
good
rapping with him
album.
a lot. I didn't
I
like
might have to go back, but I just don't look at Childish Gambino. I've never have looked at him as a rapper.
But that's a skew because he fucked the game up in 20. He fucked the game up with Awaken My Love.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was him.
He
I remember
did,
that.
but
Well, Charles Gambino, he ran and said, you don't even know music. Charles Gambino just dropped down last night.
I literally didn't even know it was him.
Came down, we was like, who is it? He was like, he's not even on the album. He got a whole bunch of people doing
I
it.
thought he was
wrote
just
it,
writing
though.
it. Because that did not sound nothing like Childish Gambino. So these two last albums of him don't count. I mean, they count, but
so Childish Gambino's a rapper.
he's classified as a
He
rapper.
came in rapping
Yeah,
with
that's his
J. Cole.
classification.
Yeah, he was with them.
That's
bro.
his classification.
He's a low budget.
Yeah, I remember he was on the freshman cover, but
Yeah, rapping.
Even in 2013 when he was doing the freestyle on Flex and all that, like he was rapping.
I know he be rapping. No,
I know what
he
you're
can
saying. I know what you're saying.
But I'm just saying
You're
my
saying
perception of him was never a.
No, don't say never.
A
No,
spitter.
don't say no. He was never a lyric. He was never that. He was more like a Chance the Rapper though, right? Yeah.
No, because I even look at Chance as a rapper.
No.
I mean,
Him and
not
Chance-
other than his
him
name,
and
Chance
are
the
the
Rapper.
same.
But I'm saying,
Chance, and Vic Mensa were all the same. I'm telling you. No, listen. I'm
Come
telling you, they
on,
all
bro.
grew up together. So they
Bro,
all.
that don't mean nothing.
They're all the same.
Yeah, that was on in Chicago.
They literally all knew each other.
Right,
They
I know.
They had a group together.
That whole little clique, I know.
Orange something.
Yeah, Donnie Trump and all them.
Yeah, so they're the same. Okay, they were the same. In 2013, those three were like the quirky white boy rappers, like white boys liked them.
Yeah.
That type of rap. Like backpack rap. But now Childish Gambino is like, no. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Chance, you included.
Cause I'm so.
Yeah, he's a whole different nigga. And Anderson .Paak got that in him. Anderson .Paak can make some crazy ass shit if he wanted to, for real.
I'm terrified.
Yeah, and I think, his last 2 albums. I didn't like the one.
Yeah.
or his second
And it
one,
ain't
but
that it's a bad album. It wasn't what
my
I wanted.
speed.
Yeah. No, I didn't want that at that time. I listened to some of the songs now and I'm like, this shit is good as
That
fuck.
internet album.
The first one? The one that I told
Ventura,
you.
there's Oxnard.
Oxnard's the one.
Oxnard's good.
Good
We
as
both
fuck.
like that.
No,
We
but
did-
not first. Remember at first you did not like the album? You liked the other one with Coming Home with Andre that came out in that when we was in LA?
Yeah.
But the first time you kept saying, I did not like the album. I kept saying, bruh, it's got Push, it's got Cole, it's got...
Oh, yeah,
It had a lot of
it
good
had,
ass songs. It had 6 Summers. It had
what was
the one Bop.
Yeah, the Bob. What was that song where he was rapping about selling drugs?
Yeah, bro, spitting. I fucking forget, but that album's hard as fuck. I didn't like the one where he got in his like weird Coming Home with Brandy.
Yeah,
and
all those like dance.
Yeah.
Like, glassy.
But I mean, it definitely wouldn't surprise me even a little bit if he came out and dropped another classic.
That's what because I'm saying, y'all, we don't really pay attention to how big this nigga is.
Who, Pop?
Like he don't sell a lot. He does.
No, he's big
He's
in
like
the industry.
secretly.
Yeah.
And he be like winning. He be winning Grammys. Like
Yeah.
he's known. Like he's in the game.
Mm-hmm.
He's like that nigga in the game. He's a cheat code. He won multiple Grammys already. He probably got like 4 Grammys already. So it ain't like he's like some no name like R&B like Lucky Day type nigga.
Lucky Day, did he win a Grammy? He was nominated already.
Yeah, he ain't win no Grammys though. Get real.
But he had a couple
That's just what
nominations
you
on his
know.
first album.
That's what's up. Yeah. So enough with music, right?
Man,
This
we
gonna
just
be-
spent an hour.
This is gonna be a long
15
podcast.
on
We don't ever
music.
talk about music.
You want to start with music, brother?
Damn.
I want-
That's what we
I
get
start
for
with
letting
music.
Hunter start.
No, I love music. I wish we
Take us
could talk
down
more
a
about
rap
music.
wormhole.
So let's talk about Bubba Wallace.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right. I'm
So,
nervous.
so why was you said you was right.
I
What
was.
was you right about?
I wasn't right about the particulars, but I was right about my theory, my suspicion.
Which was what?
That
That
it was. It just something just wasn't right.
something wasn't right. I said how the timing. Remember, I said the timing of how they started the Black Lives Matter thing, and then now all of a sudden this happened.
Yeah.
And I said, what if NASCAR set this up?
But is that what is deemed to be happening?
No, they're saying.
I heard that it was.
NASCAR said, "Oh, that noose always been hanging right
since August."
Y'all are nuts.
Right, that's exactly what I
That
heard.
was you.
Right.
That was the plea y'all copped.
And,
That noose has been there the whole time.
And then there's some people saying that
That's crazy,
there's
yeah.
some people that are saying what Shane said. Like Shane joked, okay, what if he set it up? And then we kind of got into that and joked in that. Some people say that, but the fact of the matter, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's just funny. Bubba's response was funny because he said, I'm paraphrasing. He said something like, "Well, if it was there the whole time or not, I just saw it."
So you just saw the
Right?
news.
Hold on. So
He said maybe it was there the whole time, maybe it wasn't. I just saw it.
So begs my point. Interesting. If they're saying that noose is, and they just released a picture while we was
I saw
podcasting.
that.
Y'all seen it?
I didn't see the
It was a
picture.
little
I saw
before we
released the
started, but
picture.
yeah.
Okay, I just checked
I
it
saw
right
that work.
before we start podcasting. And it's just like clear as day. I mean, it's just like right there, like
Yeah.
right where.
So
Like,
what?
impossible that he just never seen it.
Well, no. What they said is that rope has always been there, but somebody tied it as a noose. That's what they said. That's what they're saying now. So they weren't technically wrong when they said that's been there the whole time. Somebody tied that rope, is what they're saying, as a noose. The rope itself has always been there. It's a part of like it looked like it might have been like a curtain,
Yeah.
or some type of thing that you pull to close. But somebody tied that as a noose.
So, and they're saying that he never reported it. NASCAR went out of their way and said, "This is ridiculous. We're reporting this to ESPN." Like
The news.
the news cycle that was reported from NASCAR. Bubba never reported it to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's saying my hands are clean. Like, look, I didn't set this up. Okay, NASCAR reported this.
Bruh, no way that people are calling him Bubba Smollett.
Duh, bro. What, you haven't been on Twitter? they literally got pictures of how they both look alike.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So they took our joke and ran
Yes,
with
that's
it?
why I was so mad you didn't put the clip out because people's been.
I didn't. You should have tagged me. I haven't been on Twitter today.
Yes, I'm so mad because now we're not going to get the credit we deserve.
What? Bubba Smollett? We literally called him that.
Man, that's literally, and you was like, "Now what if?" Wow.
Wow. They got the drop on us.
Brothers.
Oh my
Look
God.
at they look alike.
They kind of do.
Kinda.
Oh my God.
Jesse Smollett's the worst though.
And they got the two big African dudes. Bro, the
But
internet is so
I'm
funny.
just saying. I think NASCAR was behind this, but whatever. There's my theory. How you like that?
I can't identify a garage door pull.
I don't know what that means.
That's what it was. It was a string that.
Right, but I don't know what the I can't identify. I mean, it's clearly a reference to another shirt. But
Well, this is a shirt he already had on. It said I can't read.
oh,
They just changed it.
I'm
But
dead.
nonetheless,
I'm dead.
nonetheless,
I just think I knew something. Well, if what Shane is saying is true, then that's different. That means somebody clearly went in and just recently tied that to symbolize, "Hey, little nigger."
yeah.
That's what they did. If that's the truth, but I think it's well in NASCAR's best interest to have a scandal going on like this, because I mean it's the biggest thing going on.
I mean, it draws attention.
Nah,
Here it is right
definitely.
here. So the rope has always been there, they were saying. It's the rope that you pull to close the garage.
Right, but there's no way that
Yes.
that thing right there is easy to tie.
No, you gotta know what you're doing.
You gotta know what you're doing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, look at the knots and shit. That's why who was it last week? I kept saying, "Where's the news?" You was like, "It's just a rope." I'm like, that don't look like that. How do you tie?
I mean,
that
it's just a
motherfucker?
rope, but you gotta know how to tie.
Yeah,
It's like what you learn in,
a
like-
thing you go out and buy. You make a noose.
Yeah,
out
you
of
make
a
one.
rope.
Like it's like what you learn in like Boy Scouts. Remember, like they got the fireman's
The
knot.
knots and
It's one of them.
They teach the white little.
I
white
never
boys
learned how to tie a noose, but yeah, come here, little John. Let me show you how to make a noose today. So
They're trying to have Bubba Smollett some hero. Like, I see what NASCAR's trying to do, and I don't know if they're intentionally trying to do it or not. I think they are, but it's nasty and it's pathetic. I mean,
this is low hanging fruit.
it's low hanging fruit, and it's not time for these companies and these other places to try to benefit. Like, I just seen how everybody's talking about how Breonna Taylor suddenly becoming like a meme. Like it's starting to be like a trend to call for justice for Breonna.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're almost doing it jokingly now.
Yeah,
Like in fact, it'll be like a Frank Ocean friend account, and it'll be like Frank Ocean new song. Like here's the link in the comments, and if you go down to the comment, it'll be like
Breonna Taylor killers
petition.
are still alive.
Yeah, like, and they're trying to like memify her, and it's like, I feel like NASCAR is trying to take advantage of the situation going on to get popular or something. Like I just see right through what they're doing.
Yeah, well, NASCAR's got a lot of coming to do, so
They really need to get them cops that killed Brown Taylor, like all jokes aside.
yeah.
No justice, no peace in this bitch.
Yeah, now there's this new case that I love black people. They're so funny. There's this new case. I don't know if you guys been seeing about Alicia.
Oh my God, bro! That really like. I get sad a lot of times.
This happened in like 2018.
I get sad when I see like people get killed. Actually, it gets me angry. Like I get angry when I see people like black people get killed on camera because it's just like it's more so what I want to do to that cop. But when I saw him, I didn't see the actual video of him getting killed. I don't want to see it. Or I guess he didn't get killed. He died in the hospital, something like that. He died from
brain damage.
Cardiac arrest.
Yeah, cardiac arrest.
But he just was just like most genuine spirit. Like I don't know. When you see stuff like that and then realize that it didn't have to go like that, it just makes you sad. Every time I see his picture, I see his videos because you can't help but smile. Have you seen any of like his videos when like he walked in, it was like a birthday party, he was like, "Oh, it's a luau." I'm like, my man was in his bag.
Right.
Like, he ain't hurt nobody. Like y'all didn't have to call the police on him.
What I don't want to miss it. Khalif Browner. I have Jay-Z and them actually talk. Jay-Z actually got him a lawyer. He had one of the saddest stories to me ever, bro. It was I got his name right here. The Khalif Browder story. You remember?
I have heard that name.
Browder. This dude right here. Remember?
Oh yeah.
He got falsely accused.
Yeah.
They took him to jail and some shit he didn't do, and they took him to Rikers Island for 3 years. And like instead, because they wanted him to cut a deal, and he's like, "Dude, I didn't do this."
Right.
So he stayed in jail for 3 years, and then Jay-Z, and then finally, I'm pretty sure Jay-Z is the one who got involved, but he finally ended up getting out. Nonetheless, in like 6 months, he ended up committing suicide just because that's what probably people would do who was 18 years old and go to jail for Rikers Island for 3 years. He was isolated for like 2 whole years, 23 hours, and like for literally nothing. For literally nothing. I cannot imagine them days.
Look at this video.
Happy super late birthday. Wait, really? Oh, really? I was like, no way, this is a luau party. There you go. Wow.
Like, come on, man. He didn't, and they beat him for 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's
For no reason. He was walking home with a ski mask because he's anemic. And some lady called the cops, said she don't think he was being violent or anything.
Yeah, she did say that. But it's like, why call the cops?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, she's not justified in it.
why call the cops?
It's because white people can't mind their fucking business.
Man, bruh.
Can't mind. He's not a threat to you. He's not doing anything. If he was doing anything around you, mind your business. He's not in.
Like,
mind your business.
y'all, you make fun of me and shit about how I'm like the most person who don't mind his business. But I promise you, that's only the people who like I know. Because anybody else, like if I don't know you, if I'm at a store, if I'm at anything, I don't give a. If it's not affecting me, I will not care. Like,
Although, hold on, that's true in no sense. What we mean by not minding your business is do not intervene when you should just have a good conscience. Hey, I shouldn't even have to explain this to people because, on the other hand, we always pose the thing how I talk about how people don't jump in when it's necessary.
That's morally. I'm talking about stuff that wouldn't affect you.
Well, whenever you have to make the phone call to the police that says, hey, there's somebody out here walking with a ski mask on. I don't know if he's a threat, but you should come check it out. That's not minding your business.
Right.
You just, if I'm the police, I'm low-key salty, then now I have to go check something out. That's obviously not a threat. You just said I don't think it's a threat.
Right.
But you're taking time out of your day just because you're bored. You want to look out the window and see somebody walking with a ski mask and call the police. Like, that's a different level of boredom. That's a different level of not minding your business.
Yeah. But I just want to caution that when we say mind our business, we don't mean then let cops kneel on George Floyd for 15 minutes and not jump in, because that would be a good time to not mind your fucking business. But of course you guys mind your business that time. You don't fucking mind your business when it has nothing to do with you or no harm is being done. But then when someone's being kneeled on for fucking 15 minutes or when Elijah's being beat for 15 minutes, I'm sure somebody was around. How about you don't mind your business then?
Right.
So there is a happy medium between moral obligations and doing what's right. So like you see a girl getting smacked at a convenience store, it has nothing to do with you, but you might want to intervene and say, hey guys, you should chill out. That will be a good time.
Right.
But when Elijah or somebody's walking down the street or there's a guy barbecue Becky in the park and it has nothing to do with you.
Right. Or it's not hurting
It's
nobody.
not hurting nobody.
That's the thing. If it's hurting somebody, then you might be able to intervene because it's a moral thing. If it's not hurting a soul, don't worry about it.
Right.
Just don't even worry about it. Like, they be wanting to... The white people, I swear, older white people, their lives are their neighbors' lives. They can't wait to talk about their neighbors. That's their high school. That's their social... Did you see what... He came in late last night. What? Can you imagine? Can you really imagine,
I can't even pay attention to my life.
Right. Yeah. They're the worst.
Lean over the fence while your neighbor's cooking out, talking about how's your day going.
Right.
What you cooking over there, Dan?
Or just literally like peeping out the blinds. Like I deal with the shit here, bro. Like people are so fucking nosy, bro. I'm telling y'all. When I take Moses out and shit.
So what's going on with him? I mean, RIP to Elijah McClain.
Well,
why'd you bring it up?
He's our new. Is like a diamond in the rough. Like this just has resurfaced. This is a case back in 2018 that didn't get the media attention that it deserved, and black people and Black Lives Matter has decided, we're on a roll right now. Let's find some other shit.
You didn't see that? Did y'all see the video of the cops in Chattanooga, Tennessee? I think it's in Chattanooga. They were beating that man. 3 cops was beating that man on the ground with a baton. Yeah. Just literally taking turns beating him. And the camera footage, the video footage just came out. And I've never ever seen anything closer to like Rodney King beatings than that.
Damn.
Like for real. When I talk about like somebody literally laying on the ground like this, like blocking baton swings, I've never seen anything like that. And so that one just came back up. I don't know exactly when that date was.
Yeah, I just love the power of the fact that it's like, no, y'all thought y'all got away with this one, but let's go ahead and resurface that case. Let's go ahead and pull that up. And I seen that they had the pictures of the 3 guys that did that to Elijah. They've been posting that, like, get these guys fired. Get these guys fired. I love that type of continuity between people. Like, no, let's bring up all those cases.
Right.
Let's keep digging.
All right.
While we're at it.
All right.
No, like, we're on a roll right now.
Get justice. Fuck it.
Y'all ain't see
that's what we meant.
Right. Like, what?
Y'all ain't see the black girl beat up the white girl in the store?
Yes.
She said, call me nigger again.
That's my
type. She said, call me nigger again.
Look, that's my type of wave. I seen somebody quote that and was like, yeah, she's the first person on video.
She said, didn't I just tell you?
Beat her ass. She ain't beat her how she should.
She didn't really, for real, how she should have.
Because she had to hold back because it's like, you low-key thinking, okay,
right. I really didn't think he was going to say it again.
And, it's like, this bitch will really press charges on me.
Right.
Like, when you're an adult, it's a different type of game. When you're a kid, you go well off on somebody.
That's true. Bro, these are the funniest.
Yeah, with that whole Kodak shit. Fuck that nigga that acts like Jay-Z.
I've been seeing that a long time ago. It sounds like Jay-Z.
Well, my likes are the worst.
Yeah, they.
I thought I was going to have it. Now, these are the funniest. We didn't even talk about Beethoven being black.
I know, we did.
These are the funniest.
I mean, is that really shocking?
It's like, what?
Bruh.
Like, what?
That's not what happened.
I really hate niggas. Oh, that nigga's coming home next year.
This year?
Yes, this year. I think, didn't his boy already get out, Rowdy?
Nah, he's about to get out.
Oh.
He was just on that single with Pop Smoke, though.
Cool.
What's on I was about to say the D word.
Yeah, thank God.
Vince Carter retired today.
Yeah, but
figure we mentioned it. That. The legend. What do you mean we don't care about that? I'm sick of you doing that to legends. I'm literally sick of it.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Yes. What do you mean, is he a Hall of Famer?
I seen them talk about that on the jump today. I didn't watch it, but I seen the little...
Yes, Vince fucking Carter is a Hall of Famer in the NBA. Like, if Yao Ming is, Vince Carter is. Like,
Right.
like what the
But
fuck?
what that nigga been doing for 22 years? Just jumping around.
Even though Vince gotta be the
He ain't won a,
ain't won a damn thing.
Has
He
he
ain't
made
never
to
been to a
conference
damn finals.
Damn, nigga. 22.
What the fuck you
years?
been doing for 22 years?
Damn. So since Jay-Z dropped his debut album, nigga, you been
Just running around.
Just running around and jumping. Like, damn. Jay-Z done had 3 kids, 12 classics. Your ass ain't done shit.
Right.
Like, that's crazy. He tripping.
Did
But
you see what Trump said 2 days ago?
If he said something about the stimulus checks,
about
I
the
don't care.
stimulus check and
I don't
how
care.
it's
I
about
just
to-
literally
it's
don't
about to
care.
be very favorable.
He said very hefty shame.
I just need the first one.
He
I don't
says
believe
it's
you. I
gonna
don't
be
believe you guys
very,
got him.
I can't remember the word he used.
Yeah, he said very
Generous.
Generous.
He said a lot more generous
Yeah,
than it
but
was.
he's at this point where he'll say anything right now.
But I can fuck with another one. Hey, I've been seeing you motherfuckers start going back to work, and I'm loving it.
Man.
That unemployment, your job's calling you back. Telling you, yeah, you can come back
and
in.
I seen something
I'm
that said-
loving it.
and I
Like
seen
McDonald's, bitch.
I didn't check the credibility of this source, but I seen people sharing a link on Facebook talking about the unemployment. Some bureau is investigating and making people pay any overcompensation that they paid these people for unemployment. They had to pay back.
That's gonna happen.
What are they
That's gonna
deeming as?
happen.
What are they deeming as overcompensated?
Like if you were like if they found out you was finessing the system this whole time. And like getting, how some
Yeah,
people
'cause why
get
wouldn't
working.
they?
And shit, yeah.
Why
It's like,
wouldn't they?
no, you went on ahead and spend that, but go ahead and run us our shit.
Right. With
Or
interest.
we'll take it out your taxes.
With
Right.
interest,
You know,
right.
Yeah, so figure that out. But write us a check.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you
Take
thought
that
you
up
was
with-
balling, thought you was taking vacations and all that. No, we knew what we was doing. We just let y'all have that now. Like you said, we're going to
Right.
give y'all interest on that. So
Right.
thank you.
Yeah,
We'll
no,
get that on the
I
back
didn't get the
end.
first one.
Yeah. They could have fooled me.
What do y'all?
I put in there that melanin is worth more than gold. Something I just started investigating.
Okay, I've been knew that, but why?
Did you?
Mhm.
That's just I think I knew that subconsciously. It explains a lot to me, but that's kind of crazy. Although the value of gold has went
Diminished,
down.
but even
But
when
even
it
then,
was
so
high.
I found out that for a gram of gold is $53.
Now,
Now.
Like, okay,
It's worth $53.
yeah.
But for a gram of melanin, it's like 200. It's something
Yeah,
crazy.
I thought you would say $20, but I say nah.
No, it's
way
like
higher
200
than
million or something.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
that. Yeah, yep, I've been to that.
I'm about to sell this shit.
He's
But it
talking
makes so
about-
much sense.
Well,
He's talking about.
Well, my point is,
what'd you think Sammy Sosa did?
he's pathetic. But
Skinned himself
Right.
and sold it.
I wonder if that's what Mike did too.
no,
He's a
no,
smart man. He's
didn't.
ahead of the curve.
What do you mean you wonder? It's been proven fact that no, Mike actually the whole time he was
All right,
saying,
okay,
guys,
keep,
I have.
keep copying your.
He's saying that,
I love
guys,
when we do that.
I have this disease, the skin disease. That's why I'm saying, no, you're bitch your skin.
Hey, but hold on, time out. You don't have to do that. For Mike had to never ever wave his hand.
That's really what he was doing.
But hold on, time out. All I'm saying is, I love when we do that. No, that's for like a no-name artist to say, "Hey, over here." Mike has never had to get attention.
All he had to do was dangle his baby
Yeah,
over
all
the
you had to do is
balcony.
do the moonwalk or something.
Nah,
But
but
that's-
Just put his baby.
Hey guys, over here.
Put his baby over the
that's
balcony.
Michael Jackson. But no, I mean, why they hate us because they ain't us. They want our melanin for real. That's why they kill us.
Speaking of
What do
gold,
y'all think they do with all these bodies? I'm so serious.
speaking of gold, I just saw. I was watching
think it
something on
works like that,
Netflix.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
I don't think you can extract it out of a human body like that. No, I'm not 100%. I don't think that's the way I'm saying. I don't think it's the way it works. I'm not saying that. I mean, we all know that white people use black bodies and for reasons like that. We all know that.
Right.
But actually extracting melanin,
Yes, it's not.
I can't see how.
Yeah.
From what I know, I can't see how that could work.
Okay, so if you know how people have like pigmentation,
Mhm.
discoloration, and stuff like that, so
Kyle
that means,
Kuzma's girl.
huh?
Kyle Kuzma's girl.
You seen that too? Oh, I hate that nigga. I hate him so fucking much.
bro.
I hate
Me
him so
too.
much. Like nigga, you do everything to cause attention to yourself except put a basket in the fucking hoop.
Man.
Everything but
Man.
God. But anyways, like if pigmentation and all that stuff is real, then that means that there's a mechanism in your body that creates melanin,
Mhm.
which there is, right?
Yep.
So if there's something in your body that creates the melanin, then I would assume that you can extract it. If it could be damaged, right, and it could cause pigmentation in situations like that, then that means it's something I don't know the science
Well,
behind
that's
it.
skin damage. So with cases like that, that's more of a biological thing. Nothing to do with the actual melanin. We all have melanin.
Yes.
Black people obviously have way more. That's what makes the skin tone
Right.
dark.
I'm saying that's not. I'm saying in the design of a human body, and I wish Shane would look this up while we're talking. In the design of the human body, there has to be something that is producing the melanin. I'm so embarrassed that I'm uneducated on that.
See
but
if you can extract melanin from a human body.
there it is. Of course, it's the number one search.
Melanin can be extracted as such by alkali or water, but cleavage from protein moiety renders the melanin insoluble in all solvents.
But that's not from a person. That's how you extract it from humans.
Inject melanin.
Well, yep.
So I guess if you would be able to inject it, you could.
melanin. Yeah. Scientists have devised.
Which
Devised is a nut
which
word.
is scary
Yeah,
itself
that's
that
right,
they said
devised.
devised.
And that was from 2011, so you can only imagine how far it's come in 10 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to me, and I'm sure, that came out in 2011, but I'm sure the higher up has known that for a long time.
Yeah.
And all this sex trafficking and organ harvest, all this Pizzagate and all that shit, human trafficking, all that shit ties in.
Yeah, it's all one.
It's all
It's
ties
definitely
in.
a market.
Yeah,
It's all ties in.
Yep.
So the fact that melanin, that I found that out, which again I feel so embarrassed that I did not know that it's worth, like, can you look up how much it's worth, because it's something crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's a it's kind of like they symbolized that for Black Panther.
Yeah.
Remember what was the shit they had?
$353 per gram.
$353
Gold is
per
priced
gram.
at $40.
Per gram. Let that sink in.
So it's like 10 times worth.
Mm-hmm.
Gold. Melanin.
Well,
Something that you can extract.
Yep.
not 10 times, but yeah.
Almost.
Almost, how not? 40 times 10.
Yeah,
49.
I guess I didn't. Yeah.
So that's crazy. And all these black people going missing or like this shit, it's really scary.
You're worth more than gold, brother.
I mean, that's why they say that.
I knew that from Wale. One of his old mixtapes. The Black is Gold. Was a
That's
song.
scary. So we're like a walking dollar
Factory.
sign.
Yeah.
We really are with our organs and all that shit. It's really scary.
But it
Like,
would probably pay more to keep you alive. It's like
until they need something.
until they need something.
Which look up David Rockefeller right now.
He's the worst.
Sick man.
Images.
He's the real bosses.
What if it showed a black dude? Say, huh?
All the way to the right.
Yeah.
How you think he'd
Yeah.
been alive? Whose eyes are those?
Right.
I really hate when people compare like Donald Trump to them.
It's like, please get real. Like these niggas, he done had like, it was like 13 heart
Yeah, some
heart
crazy
replacements.
shit. Right. Yeah.
13. Where are you getting those hearts from?
Right.
Right. Right. Because there's people on waiting lists for a whole lifetime that can't get one. And you've gotten 13 of them.
And it's like, nigga, die already.
Right. We want you to fuck dead. You
So,
and your family.
The get out theory continues.
We got a
folks.
young bag, David Rockefeller, though.
Man. Couldn't tell that nigga nothing.
Man.
But he had a plan.
On top
then.
of the fucking world.
He had a plan then.
Did he?
He's like, I know what the fuck I'm about to do. Like, look, he's crushed. He's old. He's disgusting. He
Yeah.
died a couple
You
years.
think there's ever
They're
a
all
day where
disgusting.
that stuff becomes common knowledge? Like we know, like that's what's going on.
Not common knowledge.
I don't think
because
white
they'll
people
never
will.
push it.
Yeah, white people will never accept. And within the black community, like the whole state woke community, it's
Yeah.
common knowledge.
You guys
Yeah.
about to say it is
That's
now.
a secluded.
Right. That's what I'm
community.
saying.
No, I don't think so. No, because some people won't accept that
Right.
as for it to be the truth, even though it makes sense
Right.
and it is what it is. I mean, there's factual evidence, like and rest in peace to Kendrick Johnson too, who they're resurfacing.
I saw that.
they're
Yeah.
resurfacing
That girl and
case.
her boyfriend or whatever. I didn't know that they ever had actual like people for the crime, but they have.
They have football players or
The
whatever.
football. No, it was a dude and his. Allegedly, it was a guy and his girlfriend. Who people aren't aware. Is it Kedrick or Kendrick? I think it's Kedrick Johnson.
I thought it was Kendrick, but
the young man that was what was the year? You remember?
Like 2017.
Who was killed and he was found rolled up into a mat.
And
in a mat.
organ
With
no organs and no fingernails. So it's come
and
out.
they wrote it off like a suicide. Some nut ass shit.
It was literally
allegedly the
Bro, can you imagine being a family member?
Could you imagine
getting
being his
that?
parent?
That's what I'm saying.
I would
about
literally
suicide, bro.
I will burn this whole bitch.
Right.
No question. I'm
Right.
just go ahead or put the handcuffs on me
Right.
because I got a lighter.
Right.
I got match fluid. We get into it
right.
because I'm going down.
Kill my son. Take his organs.
And then piss on me and say it's running.
Piss on me, right? Nah.
So allegedly the boys Kedrick had sex with the boy's girl.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
And he found out, somehow beat him up, and then his dad worked for the local police department or had ties to it in some way.
Go figure.
They removed his fingernails and anything to identify who he was and his organs. Allegedly.
And that's where I don't believe that story. So yeah.
Allegedly. And so they
2 for 1.
They had matter of
But
fact.
I mean, they probably did that for that reason. But they probably sold them bitches too, or used them for another reason.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was probably just what do they call it?
Well, I mean, they're like, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do with all these nails and organs?
Right.
Oh,
Black organs.
Oh, you can sell them.
Right.
Oh, it's worth some money.
Like 40 what?
Word?
Wow.
Okay, bet. I got a fresh one right here.
Right. We should start doing
They
this.
typed in the black market.
Right.
Yeah, it's a sequel.
White people are sick.
I actually had the actual thing saved. I don't know if I can.
Yeah, but that's all crazy, bro. It's just scary, man. It's really scary. Cause me here in Springfield, I've never had that fear of being alone driving. I've had the fear of driving alone, like, you know, I've told my mom and them this, that, just as a black man, like sometimes I don't like driving around at night and shit like that. And that's as far as getting pulled over by the cops and something going wrong. But I've never had the fear as a black man as if I was down south and it was like, no, I might be hung.
Right.
I've never had that fear.
Right. Like if I'm found, they might
like not even by cops, but if I run
like,
into the wrong crowd, then it's fine for my life.
Right.
Yeah.
And
man.
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it really is. Andrew Schultz is the worst. Do y'all want to hit NBA real quick before we top out?
What about it?
You think it's going July 31st?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You've been seeing a whole bunch of.
But they expected that.
I don't know, man.
No, the NBA knew that.
And now if Florida, like what they're supposed to have, it's
spiking.
It's not only spiking. It's like how New York was. It's like the biggest coronavirus epicenter right now. So.
Oh
yeah, but they're in a bubble. Adam said they're having it July 31st. Nothing.
I don't know, man.
No, I'm telling you nothing. I'm telling you for a fact that nothing has changed from what Adam Silver knew was happening. They just released the test. Like, he knew that a whole bunch of people in the NBA had it. It's not like these are new cases.
Right.
They've already had it. They're just reporting it now, and they've just gotten the testing and stuff like that. He's already, like, I've been watching it all day yesterday and stuff. They've already expected all that, all these cases. And all these people are getting cleared to come back to like, they've been had it. They're just being reported that they've had it, and they're coming back to their team. The only couple new cases was Nikola Jokic, who stuck out in his country now.
Yeah,
he
Wilson
can't come
Chandler just got it like 2 days ago.
Oh, he did. But yeah, like he's just they're getting in that bubble, and they're doing it July 31st.
I hope, man. I really hope, because it's getting there and give us.
Although speaking of COVID, and I'm so done with this shit. I guess U.S. just set that record for the most cases in a day recorded ever. You ain't see that?
What was it?
The U.S.
We just had the record yesterday or 2 days ago.
For what?
For the most cases recorded in a day.
Okay.
It was 36,900.
So let's stay right here, because this is what I was going to add. We can get right close if you guys want. But going back to like conspiracies, did y'all see the thing I posted on my story the one day? Did y'all do that?
Did we do what?
So if you go to Google and you type in any three numbers and you type in new cases out there, it will pull up something for every single time you do it.
Yep. So,
a state, a county, and a number.
Yep.
How odd.
That's what a couple weeks ago I kind of brought up the same thing. What was it? It was like 763.
Yeah.
And it had like a whole bunch of different cities.
No, but this is like.
Yeah, it's any 3 numbers. Yeah, 4, 5, 6 new cases.
Actually, that one's too easy. They might guess that one.
Yep, 421 new cases. Ontario.
I bet.
Yep, Hamilton County.
Every single time. It pulls up something, every number from 1 to 999.
Yeah, the algorithm is so...
Is that not crazy?
Yep.
It's so crazy, bro. Whoever controls the web controls the world.
Yeah, and that's, especially in today's.
That whatever's going on, like with the algorithms and stuff like that, whoever is controlling the web right now, whoever that is.
So this is my thing though, and this is a running theme with me and my boy Jordan at work. We just talk, and we've talked about before of our generation is, I don't want to say undupable, but you got to try hard.
Harder.
Like really hard, because
we don't believe the information.
We don't believe the first time, but we catch you.
Right.
Like we caught you.
Right.
Like this was a thing that was trending on Twitter like all day. That's what I'm saying.
Who was sitting thinking like just typing a number?
And then I was just bored at work, and I just did like 40 numbers.
Yeah,
I was just like
I did a whole bunch
random
of
hours, just
40.
that's odd.
Yeah.
It almost got to the point where me and Jordan was about to pull all 50 states.
Didn't even know that was the mini.
Because if you, I wish I would have remembered the numbers. There's 2 numbers where Alabama are back to back, the same number, and the day. No state reports their numbers 2 days in a row with a 1 number difference. That's what it was. If you did, it was like number like 489, Alabama. It pulled up Alabama and it had like 489 new cases. And then 490 was like day 2, and it was like the date was like July 12th, and it was like 490 cases reported.
Right.
And it's like that doesn't. They don't do it like that.
Right.
They don't update it every single day for a different. So my only point for bringing this up was we know that there's shady stuff going on. I'm not one that believes that coronavirus is not real, but you're a fool to believe that hysteria,
for sure.
creating mass hysteria, isn't real.
They if they didn't have an agenda for it, they figured an agenda for it.
Yeah.
And if they,
it's all they definitely turned it political.
there's money exactly there, and there's money in obviously there's money in scaring people.
Yeah.
But my only point of bringing this up is it's just another example of if something like the JFK shooting would happen today, and they try to say that happened to where he got shot like that.
Oh fuck! Get the.
We
fuck
need the
out.
real
That would
answers.
Never happened. Now.
It just wouldn't happen.
Nah.
That's just my I know.
That's still one of the things that's so crazy.
What Joe be doing?
Right.
That's what we'll be at the city.
But even JFK, that's still one of the craziest things. How like everybody and their mom knows. He like that's.
Well, it's because nobody's pressed down on it.
Well, don't say no's, because like
Everybody knows
our
something's
older
fishy.
generation.
No, everybody knows something's fishy. Well, I don't know if I asked my grandma.
Even the older generation
And the older
at this point
generation.
know like
No, they know there's a conspiracy. They know, but they
They're
believe.
probably like okay.
Yeah, they just the older generation just.
They probably be too tired.
They-
to
and
do
they
that
just-
shit. They probably be
and
like,
they
I don't want to hear nothing new.
And
I ain't got
they're
time.
like, they're like us with who did we say about Kobe? Like it's like it happened.
Right.
That's all we care about.
Right.
No, he died.
Right.
And so whatever happened
Right.
and all that.
He's still dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Right.
Right.
it takes our generation to press down.
Yeah.
I feel like something's going to come about. That's one of the things I wish Trump would have did. Would have gotten there, bossed up, and released
Well, he
them
said he
alien
would,
files.
but bro, that's never gonna happen. That's above you. So
Yeah.
it's above you.
Right. I know you thought you had
That's a
some.
whole other.
I know you
That's
thought you had some
above
power
you
down
until you really got in there.
Yeah.
It's like that's one of the little. And Bernie, that was Bernie's little thing. He went on the Joe Rogan podcast. I swear I'm going to release the alien files. Yeah, okay, Bernie. Like until you get that. That's what they tell all the presidents that are in the run. They all Biden. I'm going to release. Obama said it. Okay, until you actually get in office and they're like, and you go to touch that book and they smack your head like.
And there ain't no fucking book.
Right.
Try,
NASA, they don't.
Nice try, Mr. President.
Who told you that? They laugh at you.
Right.
NASA don't take
Mr.
orders
President.
from none of them. So.
No, it's like that's a whole.
Right. What they do is they send somebody to your room and let you know, like, hey.
And y'all answer to
Right.
NASA because we monitor the skies above you
Right.
guys.
The
You know
solar
that, right?
system. Do you
So
know what that
you guys go ahead and take care of the ants
Take
and
care of
the
Earth.
minions down there.
Right.
But no, up here we got this.
Right, we monitor the solar system. You ever
Yeah.
heard of Venus,
Right.
Mercury? You know,
Right. No. Yeah.
them.
We know what's going on there. So you take care of your
Right,
little
the Milky
Earthling.
Way. I know you think it's just a
You
candy
take care
bar.
of your
No,
Earthlings.
we police that. So, good luck.
Yeah. Why would we think NASA answers to the?
Yeah, but you said Obama and Obama's a boss. I just watched
No, what kind of boss? You mean a puppet boss?
no, a
or-
boss like
You mean a puppeteer?
a boss.
Right. But which kind of puppet?
Like Bin Laden, go get him, and people be forgetting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but people be forgetting.
That was.
I just watched.
Bin Laden never really died.
Nah, I mean, if you want to subscribe to that.
Do you remember the day they caught him?
Yeah.
Me and you was walking out.
Well, that's what I was about to say. On Netflix right now, they got not Zero Dark 30. That's the better one, but there's a Netflix version of that out, and it's called SEAL Team 6, and it's good. I mean, it's not good.
You know what song they said
Could be
they
a lot
played? The Navy SEAL that killed him said he played while getting ready to go the mission.
I have heard this story.
It was a Jay-Z song.
Oh, really?
It was some bullshit Jay-Z.
Yeah, I have heard this.
Well, I
that
told you
story.
earlier.
But anyway, hold on. Before you get, Obama, they were sitting in the room, and he was like, "Get him." Like that feeling of just like
They're
press the
probably
button.
like, President, we got him surrounded.
They were like, there's a picture, it's a boss picture. Everybody's like leaning over, looking, and just looking. They were like, there's a 40-60% chance he's in there. Take him out.
Right.
That's so fire.
These niggas be killers.
That's so fire.
Then he'll go up to the stage. Hey, how are you doing?
Nah, not even. This was like a 3 a.m. Thing.
I'm just saying it's two different sides.
Right, yeah.
You got your presidential side, and then you got the killer side.
Right.
You don't think Trump be like, get his ass. Epstein,
Yeah, he did make a call on dude, I guess.
Epstein, I want him gone.
Oh, yeah. But I was telling Shane, if you guys haven't checked out that Lance Armstrong 30 for 30, you have to. That shit is amazing, bro. He's a real boss.
Situation room. You ain't never been in a situation room. Look,
Oh, that's the room where they.
this is the room. This is during the moments. Look, locked in.
Yeah, but that's the room where they gotta have
Joe Biden.
That's the room. The situation room is the room where they gotta have the. Who's the leader of the military? Why am I having a brain fart? That nigga, the commander of the military. That's like in all the disaster movies when they're in that boardroom,
Yeah.
and it's the lead nigga of the
Look at
army,
Hillary.
and then that's the house. The house is there, and then they all argue about which direction the country's gonna go in.
But guess what? Everybody right now,
yeah, no, he gets the final say.
everybody right now is saying, "Sir, do you want to do it?"
Yeah, he gets the final say.
He unbuttoned his shirt a little bit, said, "Do it." Took him a
Look at
probably
Biden.
had a glass of whiskey.
Look at Sleepy Joe.
Nah, he was in his
falling
bag right here.
asleep.
He was in his bag right here. He was Obama's wingman.
Yeah, no, what'd you say? He's so
But nah,
fucking-
I watched that last night, and it's always nice to see Obama get
It's just so crazy because, like,
some credit.
I know we got to get Trump out of office, but it's like, bro, does anybody really want to vote for Biden? No, for real.
Yeah,
Like, this is
I'm
worse
not
than
talking
Hillary.
about- yeah, I know. But I ain't talking about this. Not right now. Not today. Not after a 2-hour podcast.
Yeah, it has been 2 hours. Cool.
Yeah, this is the longest one we've done in a long time.
Nah, they've all been right at 10,
Yeah, they have.
145,
Yep.
150
Yep.
mark.
I'm glad. You know, I am glad.
cool.
I'm glad that we haven't had no technically difficulties. I'm glad that. Let me knock on something. I'm glad that we don't do them 3.5-hour podcasts no more. Because sometimes them will get like,
Yeah,
like them we didn't have like 4-hour podcasts.
yeah. But we've also had 1 4-hour one.
That was good. No, I'm not. Yeah, and there was 1 4-hour where I remember looking at the TV and it was like 3 hours. I was like, we've been talking for 3 hours.
I missed
Shout
that.
out to y'all that watched that.
Man, that's a fact. But there's probably one person like,
Right. Yeah, I'm here.
yeah. You know, I was thinking about this. How we can close it.
Where's my phone?
You know how blessed we are to do this. As in, we're recording. Like, I was thinking about my grandpa and stuff like that. Even for Stefan, you might be able to relate. Yeah, I'm sure. I know you was close with your grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if your grandpa had a podcast channel and like from when he was our age, and, like you could and he passed away and shit, but
Right.
like you could go back and be
And
like,
watch.
that's what grandpa like. You would learn so much more about it. You know what I'm saying? Like you only got the old grandpa, the grandson. You ain't get the
In his
real
bag,
growing
right.
into a man,
Right.
opinionated one. You know what I'm saying? So
That's true. I guess I never thought about it like
I
that.
was thinking like we are like all these episodes and stuff. We are leaving these for our kids, for our grandkids, for like the shit we say.
Memoirs.
And,
The little
exactly.
memoirs.
Like there's shit that possibly, and it kind of resonated with me when Stefan was saying we was talking about he has like wise quotes and shit.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like Stefan could have a grandson, and like be passed away, but your message like this is
Yeah,
it's
that
so
is
crazy
true.
how this is like a real art form that we're doing. Like and it's in a way that these aren't going to be deleted. Like they're
Right.
going to be on you. Like they're always going to be accessible.
Well, we're
and
artists in a way, in a sense.
And I have all the original files, YouTube, so.
And I don't know. I was just thinking about that.
Good
Like,
luck.
damn, that's so clean and
Yeah,
cool.
so YouTube with your shadow banning and all that
Right.
shit. that y'all
I got all the
trying-
original
right,
files.
don't even try it.
Got all the original
They're like,
files.
nigga, we're not worried about y'all. No, we're worried about Joe.
Right.
Right.
The one that can pull 9 million
Yeah.
views away in one day. But I guess I never really thought about it like that.
It would just give them cause I mean, I think about all the time, like, damn, wonder how my grandpa's life was when he was my age. He had kids, he had dropped out. Like, I wonder what was like going through his head about issues in the world, about just shit like that. Like, because that's how you really learn a man. You learn a man on his morals, opinions on big issues. I mean, that's where your morals get on a big issue in the world. How you feel about that? you're describing. It tells a lot. So I don't know. It would just give you a whole other side than even from my dad. Like, if you had, can you imagine your dad? Like, we be talking about the time how your dad was in his bag our age, moving to. But imagine if he had a podcast.
I would love
like, imagine if, like, week in and week out, he was recording what he did that week.
To week.
That'd be like, you'd be like, damn, this is really crazy. So,
if my grandpa would have had it would have been.
And I know we downplayed a little bit about like the coronavirus and stuff, but no, this is the big. Like, this is.
We potted all the way through the coronavirus.
And this is the biggest time. So, like, in 10 years, we can look back on these like. Damn,
and we didn't stop. In fact, we ramped it up. We started doing 2 a week. So what's up?
Right, and you know it's gonna be dramatic. Like, you know it's gonna be history books. Like, the coronavirus took everybody out. So we're gonna be like, yeah, motherfucker, we were still dropping 2 episodes a week. What?
Matter of fact, we wasn't until the coronavirus dropped.
Literally.
But yeah, I was just thinking about that, and I was thinking that's super dope.
Well, my grandkids are watching this. Anybody that's watching this is from. This is probably be so archaic at that point. Like, you probably just watching in your head, like.
Yeah. Probably
Flick something on your lens.
Yeah. And you can see it like on some Black Mirror shit.
Yeah. Oh, let's close like that. I like that.
I don't want nobody at my marriage, at my wedding, that won't be there for my marriage.
Nice. To my grandkids that may be watching this in the future, this is year 2020. This has been a historic year, and like I like this.
You just do stuff.
I know. Hey, listen. If Stephen, any grandkids of Stephen is listening right now, listen.
You just do.
He's the biggest goof troop in the world, okay?
This always happens. Hunter, talk to your grandkids real quick.
I love my grandkids.
Right, but tell them a message from the future. Or from the past.
From the past? There ain't no message.
Okay, I'll get back to mine.
Yeah, get back to some doof.
This is your grandpa from 2020. And I would just like to say that everything I said hopefully holds a lot of weight in 60 years when you guys are watching this.
But it really won't. Because he's gonna be looking back and like, our grandpa's a dumbass.
No, it really would. And a lot of things that I say is going to come to
fruition.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Fruition.
I believe it.
And, you know, just like my dad said on my Facebook 3 years ago.
So their great-grandpa?
Their great-grandpa. He said, just follow the lead.
Facts.
Follow the lead.
Let's close on that.
Close this bitch.
All right, this is episode 43.
43.
Bam.
The next episode you guys may see may be our year.
Oh, is that the
Be the year.
We'll plan something. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Go ahead and get us out of here, but we'll see.
But this is episode 43 of the Noahidols.
We've been balling harder than Vince Carter's knee cartilages.
Ooh.
Facts. And we winning rings.
We win.
So we're going to win a ring.
We're not just running and jumping.
Yeah, it's our rookie year.
Yeah, it really is.
It's a rookie year.
It really
We
is.
balling harder than Vince Carter's knee cartilages.
We're going to have 44 episodes in a year?
60. Like, we got 44 of that.
60 a year. 60 a bop, nigga. Cost $30,000 for your head tops. This is the Know-It-Alls, episode 43. As we like to say, peace, love, and all the above. We're out.
Facts. God, I got a migraine about an hour ago.
Shit. How?